Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are all doing well, ready to hunt for some birditos and do some raids and stuff. Holy noise in this area. Hold on. Give me a sec to walk by these guys. Pressure washing stuff as it loads in. What's going on, Luna? I see Axolotl as well. We got Critten. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, give me 2 seconds to walk past noisy area for a sec. What's up, Kenny? Got Adam as well. Pokesmog, Togekiss being a member for a month. Thanks for supporting the channel for a month. Much appreciated. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat. Hopefully gonna be a good day today. We've been seeing birds like crazy. There's no event on right now, so all the stars are aligning to hopefully find some birds. What's up, John? Got Wachel in the house as well. Let's pop the daily incense immediately, get that going, because I want to hunt some raids and stuff, but pretty much the daily incense is gonna be the main focus of today. So we'll do that for 20 minutes, sure. Like Rachel said, everyone make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, it's free. But here we go, hopping into the daily incense. I guess we'll throw down I'm so used to doing this now with the Ultra Unlock. Gonna miss that event, man. Oh my God, it was so good. What's up, Reese? Fishing says, what's up, ET? Not much. Excited for today. So pretty much the big reason that I love hunting birds in between events is because there's no event spawn. So incense is typically kind of dominated by event spawns, but if there is none, higher chance of maybe seeing a bird. So we will see. We'll leap in there. Cool encounter. And all the quests are back to being like just the random seasonal ones. So some good, some bad in here. What's up, fishing? Gamer says, what's up? We're heading right to the bird park. I parked in a different area today, so we're almost at the bird park, and there's some whalemers, which I haven't taken down any of yet. Maybe we'll do those. I think they're just 2 stars. Hey, Pokesmog with the dono. Thank you very much, man. Make sure you guys drop a W for Pokesmog. Much appreciated, dude. Starting off with a bang today. But yeah, let's do the whalemers on the way. I know that it's Max Monday tonight and all that stuff, but I haven't taken down any of these yet, so we might as well do that. Kay being a member for 8 months says 8 months of fun. Now let's get BT a Shundo Gyarados. Thank you for supporting the channel for 8 months, Kay, and of course all the stuff you do on the moderator side of things. Much appreciated. 8 months is crazy. It's crazy to think that it feels like the channel's barely been going that long at all. Being a member for 8 months, wow. And hopefully the Shundo Gary too as well, not to underplay that. Shundo Gary is on the list. What's up, Ace? All right, let's get the next daily incense spawn and we'll beat up this whale. So the whale was kind of, he's a big enough mon as is without being Dynamax, so, ooh, Dreepy, sick. Dude, in between events, never know. Could get some cool stuff like that. Gonna save him for some trades because he's terrible, so I might as well give him to somebody. And Fomantis. All right, let's pop on into this. But thank you again, Kay, and of course, before that, 2 Pokesmog with the dono. It's 400 MP for this guy. I don't know if anyone wants an invite to this or not, but you're a Shundo Gary. I wish, man. I wish I was that good. Spirit says, yippee, hi BT, what's up? Yeah, does anyone want these? If not, I can probably solo him, I think, right? Let's go with the normal team that's good against pretty much everything, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure we can solo this. Might just take a while, but I'm sure we can solo this guy. And I'm guessing it's a full odd shiny, probably. He looks so funny in Dynamax form. He's an easy solo. Okay, here we go. How you feeling? Feeling good, man. What's up, Harry? What's the like goal today? 151 is at the top. Hopefully the first of many like goals. We're going to be hunting for some birds pretty much the entire day. Going to run the daily incense the entire stream, but stop for raids and stuff as we see them. Would love to do some Terrakions, but they haven't fixed the raid system, and what I mean by that is it's kind of just random stuff spawning in. I really like when they have the 5-star raid system. Every second hour or so, they all come in, take over all the gyms, but haven't quite gone back yet. Kay says, I've done 2 of these today. Azation made it look easy. Got the shiny my second one. No way. Actually, I did see you got a shiny Whaler in the Discord. I didn't know there was a Dynamax, though. Ree says Terrakions, exactly. The teriyaki Terrakions. Yo, Dev being a member for 9 months says, created a beautiful community. Growth in the last year has proved how amazing you are. W to the mods and community. Dude, thanks for supporting the channel for 9 months, man. And for the kind words, really appreciate that, Dev. Everyone likes themselves a good Dev in the chat, but seriously, thank you, man. Much appreciated with the message, too. We're just doing our thing, and I'm lucky enough to have you guys. Also, kind of something exciting that it's not set in stone yet, but next Wednesday is our year anniversary And that's also going to be the day after the next Ultra Unlock starts. So I'm thinking we might go to the university, the really good area, and do a 12-hour. Holy damage. Whoa, I didn't expect that. So nothing's set in stone yet. Going to try my best to make it work, but should be a 12-hour stream next Wednesday, 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. I think it's going to be the time slot. So hopefully we can make that work. What's up, Edwin? Hands down, best streamer. Thank you, John. Dark Luna with the 5 says, I smell a soon train. Soon train coming soon. Wait, did I read that wrong? Thank you very much for the 5, Luna. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat for Luna. Much appreciated. And dude, this thing was super easy to bring down. Way easier than I thought it would be. And shiny. No, but he's in the snow. 820, is that good? Is that good? Probably not. Me asking multiple times as if it's going to be good. Dono train, I gotcha, Luna. Yeah, I think the super chat thing has like a weird autocorrect, but thank you very much. Garlic with the 2 says choo choo. Thank you for the 2. You guys don't have to do that, man. Appreciate you guys just being here chilling. And it's okay. Not really, but could be worse. There's another one up here too on the way to the bird park, so we'll smash him as we go. Are you gonna stream the Dynamax, Latios, and Latias? Yeah, so probably the first day of it. I actually have family coming to visit me that weekend. They only come once a year, so I'm gonna try to stream, I think, the Saturday, and the Sunday I might have to take off because yeah, I mean, like they only come once a year, so I should probably prioritize some family time and stuff. But yeah, I will be streaming the first day of that for sure. The second day, not sure yet. We'll take down this as a hippo in the park. Okay, I was hoping that was gonna spawn in as a Gary, but the hippo raids can't be shiny either, so I'm probably gonna skip over those, I think. What's up, Axolotl? How you doing, man? Terrakion, yeah, dude, I want to do some of those. I don't have a good one. I do have the shiny and stuff, but I don't have a good one. Lobbies for Latios. Latios will be a pain considering 4 per lobby. Yeah, Dev, I was thinking of that because I can't even really like host them and jump out, you know what I mean? Because then they're only going to have 3. So I don't know how we're going to do that, to be honest. I might just try to have to like give everyone a shot and then we'll re-roll through them again. I don't know how we're going to do that. Because yeah, G-Max, you just invite whoever and it's the more the merrier, you know, you just do your thing, but... unless if everyone snipes off the D-Max, maybe it'll make new lobbies. Every now and then it'll do that where like if you don't make it in the first lobby, it puts you in another one. I don't know. Reese being a member for 10 months at the highest tier says, can't believe 10 months already. Feels like just yesterday. I fell in love with your big toe. Many more to come. Appreciate the pictures as always. Oh my God, Reese. Don't be telling them that. Thank you for supporting the channel for 10 months, the highest tier. And of course being a mod on not only YouTube, but Discord as well, man. You put in a lot of work. Much appreciated, man. Make sure you guys put a W in the chat for the daddy of all Reese with the 9 months. Sorry, 10 months. That's the longest membership you can be, actually, I think, right now. Absolutely wild. All right, let's do this one now. Got the X and Y Charizard. Nice. Yeah, they're so nice, Luna. I love the Zards. They're really cool. All right, here we go. Also, we added a new... Actually, did we end up making it? We were working on getting a new year milestone badge. Like, you know, like the red Garys for 6 months plus. Working on getting a cool one. I don't know if we ended up making it work or not. Might not be uploaded yet, but there's gonna be a cool one for the year badge, which I'm really excited about. All right, this is the plan again. Just eat some damage with the Bliss, and then Rillaboom just destroyed this thing. I guess it's a 2-star, right? So these are like, Dynamax has 2-star where normal raids don't. Normal raids only have 1, 3s, 5s, etc. But I guess I'm forgetting this is only a 2-star, so not going to be that tanky. Hopefully a shiny Bronzor. No, Nick, it's not that. You know what to do, BT, says Wiglet. Or says Wiglet. Oh my God. I was reading all the Wiglets. That's Reese's new name is Wiglet. All right, let's throw in Rillaboom. Didn't really plan on starting with these, by the way. I just noticed that these were here and these are new today. I was picturing on doing these around 6, but we'll do them right now. Reese's new name is Wiglet. All right, 2 hits, and I guess we're looking for something far better than 820 because my 820 was kind of mess. So I want to say like maybe 840, 835. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. This would be sick. This would be very cool to get. The last shiny Whaler I got was actually off the daily Incense like a month or so ago randomly. Can't put a bird here, great. But here we go, and shiny. Not looking shiny, 824, so better, but not really. We'll give him a bonk in the head and carry on. We're almost at the bird park. Kind of nice parking on this side today. I'm not sure what's going on in the city, but there was like 0 parking spots. So I had to park closer to here, but I mean, it's easier for our daily incense. 838's the hundo. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, man. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Some of you might have seen it, but last night we finally traded our Goldangos. So obviously me and Garlic only had one of them because it's a pretty tough evolution, and obviously the shiny was only out for 5 days, something like that. Turned out fantastic. As you can see, we 50 maxed it, but almost a shundo. Thought it was a 96, but actually it's not. Now that I look at it again, it's 93. But either way, very, very cool to see. Dude, I could have swore there was a 96 last night. My eyes were seeing what they wanted to see, but either way, pretty happy with this. Pretty much the best one I'm going to get as far as shinies go. And I'm really excited to try to use it. I think it's pretty good in a lot of the limited, like the limited cups and stuff for Master League, but, and we're going to whale them here. Okay. W Noodle Guy, says Rob. I always thought he's like a cheese string, isn't he? Like, you know, whenever, like when you're a kid and you're eating cheese strings and you peel them like that, he kind of looks like a cheese string to me. All those, like, those things they have in the back of the packaging, like they tell you, like, to try to build this guy out of cheese or whatever. He looks like one of the guys who would build for, like, a creative 6-year-old. Like an advanced 6-year-old that's, like, ahead of the curve with stuff. Goldango's so close. Yeah, I mean, when the silver comes out, we could bottle cap him, but I'm happy with it, honestly. It's 1,000 coins to evolve that. So, like, it's not very easy to evolve it. The shine's only been released once in the game. I'm very happy with how it went. He's a cheese string? Yeah. I think that he's got to be a cheese string. Not really sure what, like, Gimmighoul's supposed to be. He looks more like an alien, so not really sure how that's the evolution of that. Also, this should still be a Yanma nest, even though I haven't seen any yet. I'm praying that it is. An advanced 6-year-old. Yeah, like one of them that's like really good with building stuff, right? He's not so good at math, but like he knows shapes. There we go. There's a Yanma. And let's get some birds, man. Seeing a bird, at least one bird every single day. And I tortured myself last night, went back through some streams, and it's an alarming amount of birds we've seen since our last shiny. Like, we are on a dry streak for all dry streaks right now as far as shiny birds go. The good news is we're seeing birds. So, I mean, law of averages, it's going to happen, hopefully today, but if we weren't seeing birds, I'd be worried. Right now, we can chalk it up to, like, bad luck, I guess. But hopefully today we get some good luck for the birds. According to Google, Goldango is 1,000 coins on top of each other. He is? I don't think coins have stringy hair like that, though. None of the coins I've seen do. Axolotl sending 68, dude. That was so close, man. That was so close to being a legendary moment right there. Okay, I want the fish. Also, the fish is coming back for the event tomorrow, the Water Festival, so that's going to be awesome. Another redemption chance at getting a fish. I can't believe we didn't get him last event. I'm a little bit sour about that, I'm not going to lie. It's 1,000 toonies. The reverse toonie, 84 from Critton, okay. Looking a little better there. And holy hot again, man. Another like smog warning for bad air quality in the area. And it looks like smoky here. Like I showed you guys yesterday, it looked kind of smoky. Looks like that again. So there's no fires around, but kind of looks like as if there would be like wildfires in the area. It looks really weird. 7% from Nick, 22 from Rachel. I mean, I don't know about these numbers, man. Slowbro, that would have been sick. Love this shiny. We did evolve to this yesterday from that random Slowpoke that I got. It's weird that Slowpoke is like such a meh shiny, and the evolutions are fantastic. Both of them are great. Is it a Carablast? Yeah, it is. Yikes. Yeah, 9% missing the 6. That raid looks different than the one I have. Yeah, there's different hippos. I think it's the genders, Tyler. Weird enough, I don't have the shiny of either one of those, like even like the baby forms, but they can't be shiny out of those 3-star raids because it doesn't have a mega in the game. So if they could be shiny, I'd probably do them. But for right now, I'm kind of like, can't be shiny, then why bother? Rob's good with the 30, okay. 30's okay. And I like the diverse spawns right now. Having no event on is pretty cool because you can find literally anything around. It's usually when you find stuff like wild Gardevoirs or Gengars or whatever, or even this guy, right? Pretty uncommon spawn, I'd say, for sure. Nick was 67. That was very close. Man, I really hope this guy shines. We get a lot. This nest only flipped over, I think, what, 3 days ago? So we got lots of time, in theory, with this nest, but really hope we get it, man. Except for the water festival. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be pretty good. Some boosted shinies and stuff. Staryu's one I don't have, so I'm pretty excited for that. Where's there to grind today? I think I might take a break. I mean, the birds. The birds is pretty much the big thing. There's no event on, so your daily incense, in theory, should have a little better chance at encountering a G-bird, I would say. I usually have a lot better luck in between events. Hey, what's up, Malcolm? Happy Monday, indeed. Figure we hunt some birdos today. I mean, yeah, it really depends. If you don't care about the birds, if you're feeling like taking a day off, you can do it. But for me, I was itching to go out and grab some birds, hopefully anyways. But yeah, so the reason I say that with the birds having not really increased chances, but it seems more likely to encounter them, is because there's no event spawns. So when there's event spawns, your daily incense, or any incense for that matter, tends to be highly dominated by the event spawns. So when you don't have those, obviously, you can get more random things, and hopefully birds. The smalliver. Is that good? Yeah, I was gonna say that's very good. And also, so now that we know ahead of time, the next Ultra Unlock is coming up very soon, make sure you're doing those quests to hatch an egg. And leave them in your stack. So, this right here, Chimecho. 4 times dust coming up again. Give it a berry, run away, keep it in the stack. Try to make your entire stack those hatch and egg quests with some odd dinos and stuff, because it's gonna pay off in the long run. Yeah, Garlic's been working on the new emotes. She's been killing it, as always. Good luck on your bird hunt. Gotta get back to work. Thanks, Robski. Appreciate it, man. Been seeing one every day. I'm pretty confident we're gonna see them. Just like, dude, they gotta start shining, man. They gotta shine for us. T-Raw's working overtime. Hopefully getting paid that overtime, those overtime dollars, man. My favorite YouTuber, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's raining really bad. Where are you? I'm in Canada. So we got lots of sun today, which is nice. Super hot here, but not complaining. It's a nice day for a walk. I look for some birds. Salt and vinegar is the correct answer. I mean, yeah, I'm a salt and vinegar kind of guy. Through and through. Actually, you know what's been growing on me is like the jalapeno chips, the spicy ones. But I gotta say, like, on a daily basis, if I had to pick, you know, just a random type of chips that I'd like, it's gonna be the salt and vinegar for the win. We got Noi Boy. All right. Up on the hill. Dude, Samurot's been everywhere today. I think that's the most common raid I've seen around spawning in is Samurott, which, I mean, is cool, but I don't really want to raid for that. I haven't seen any Garys yet. But hopefully we find some birds. That is ultimately what is most important today. Also, too, I think next week, if we do make the 12-hour stream happen on the 23rd, Lunala will be in raids for raid hour as well, so it should be a pretty good day to do that in general. And I'm curious to know how crazy I could go with having 12 hours to grind unlimited Pokeballs and 4 times XP and dust. We'll have to keep track of stats and stuff. It's storming here in Florida. My neighbor's tree just took a dive. Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, thankfully it's been pretty good here. We've been having storms at night, which is like interesting that it only rains at night. I kind of don't mind it because I sleep better when it rains and then I can grind in the day and it's not going to bother me. But yeah, our storms have been mainly just at night. What's up, Elise? Came home after being on a walk with Phoebe. Hopefully you had some fun. Yama Nest, come on. Hey, Knight being a member again. Dude, thanks for continuing support on the channel. Much appreciated, man. Make sure you guys put a W in the chat for the man Knight. Really appreciate that. When is the water festival? Tomorrow. So tomorrow on the 15th. That's when like Tatsugiri and stuff is available to raid. Actually, the earliest time zones will have their version of Tatsugiri in like 4 or 5 hours. So you can remote them then. But if you mean like when it's going to be live in the Americas, like where I am, that's going to be tomorrow on Tuesday. What's up, Manoa? How you doing, dude? What will the first shiny of the day be? It's gonna be really random, right? We're seeing a little bit of everything today, which again, I have to say, I quite enjoy. I am a fan of the in-between events. Wow, okay, Torchic ran. Just been on the veranda, nice. Hopefully that's been nice. What's up, Julia? Good to see ya. Looking for some birds today. That's what we're going for. Shiny Articuno, obviously, you think? Dude, I mean, I want Articuno, I think, or Zapdos. Okay, he's lost my business, that guy. And the main reason why is we have the Shundo Moltres now, right? So I would take another Moltres, don't get me wrong, it's my favorite bird, and we could trade it and stuff, but ideally, I think I want one of the other birdies to shine for us. We've been seeing a healthy mix of all of them lately. For the longest time, it was like Articunos only, or Moltres only. The last week or so, or 2 weeks, has been like a pretty straight divide between all the birds. Like, I don't know. I don't mind that, though. Articuno shiny is fire. Yeah, I mean, logically, I think that's the one I probably need another good one of because, yeah, so we got the Shundo of this guy, obviously. Have an almost Shundo of this guy. Like, good enough, right, for a G-bird. And my best for Articuno is terrible. It's pretty much a floor from a lucky trait, so it's not that bad. I know it's a 3-star, I know, but could use a better one for sure. Are all your bottle caps going to be used on birds? I don't think so, J-Rez. I think that I'm going to use probably one on Gary. Like, I got to have my favorite mon as a Shundo. I think so anyways. Assuming that I don't get a Shundo this week from Carp being back in, like, Gary raids, which, again, is highly unlikely. Probably not going to happen, but you never know. What happens when you punch a Galarian bird? It gets an Arta bruise, though? Oh, my God. Reese out here punching birds. Reese says Articuno is not fire, it's ice. Man, I kind of wish that one was an ice type. I feel like it should be an ice and psychic type instead. Been pouring down rain, predicted to thunder, remains to be seen. Today I got a lucky 98. Oh, Mr. Mime, nice. The Mr. Mime luck has been flowing. You got the 98. Nick got the Shundo yesterday, which is absurd. Still can't really believe he got that. Gonna be really hot here in the UK. Thankfully, it just rained. Yeah, crazy summer. Pretty much for like pretty much everyone I know all over the world. It's having very interesting weather summer. When did you get a Shundo Skrelp? A while ago, Rye. So we evolved it recently, but yeah, I got this guy. What day was this on? Yeah, in December. So the research day in December. And I didn't really even care about him for a long time. He kind of got overlooked. I decided to evolve him the other day, and I've been loving it. I have a newfound respect for him. And that's what he deserves. He's a Shundo after all. He deserves our love and respect. Hey, Davey, what's up? Davey already using some emojis. As he should. Also, the wee woo's going by. We got to extend our daily incense. We don't make a huge mistake. Wait until I get my next daily incense spawn and we'll get some Dialga on. And of course, it's Machop. Well, I'm glad we waited for that. Perfect. All right, let's dump some candies in here again. We'll dump a whack of them. Weather warning says it's going to be even hotter the next few days. Dang, hopefully you guys can find a way to stay cool. Here it's got like air advisories because it's really like smoggy here. It looks really smoky around. And it's decently hot anyways, but I don't know. It's bearable. I'm just trying to do my my best to stay cool and find some shade and stuff as we walk. No, I wasn't recent. Just kind of not really talked about it. Never really like worked on best buddying him or talked with my Shundo Skrelp. It's not the most exciting Pokemon, but the Dragalge, I don't know. I've been liking him. What's your favorite G-Max Pokemon, Sard? So I'm a big fan of Gen 1, but I feel like this is just a great looking Pokemon. Like, this might be the best design for G-Max. I know there's some good ones or some cool ones that haven't come to the game and stuff yet, but for me personally, man, it's going to be hard to beat that. He looks so sick. 33%. I'll take the 33%. Also, War Turtle here. Dragalge's your favorite Mon from Gen 6. Davey's having some fun with the new emojis. Oh my God, that one's even worse, Davey. Go back to the eyes. That one seems more wrong. I don't know why, but it definitely does. A Wurmple for Nick. But yeah, Garlic is to thank for all the emojis and stuff. She's always working overtime trying to help out with the channel stuff. And so far, nothing's going to shine for us. We'll do one more lap at Bird Park before we go to the city, just because, you know, it's kind of far away from everything, so why not? Live at a hilltop, at least a bit windy in the afternoon and evening. Yeah, that's at least good for sleeping then, I guess, right? That is the worst. If it's really hot when you're trying to sleep, that's got to be the absolute worst. Thankfully, yeah, it's been getting kind of cool for me even at night, so been sleeping well, but the combo. You know what's funny too? I saw she was updating those today, Davey, and we're looking at taking one away, and she's like, "No, Davey loves that one. We got to keep that." So she's thinking of you. But yeah, we'll do one more lapito around here, and Star Piece is still good, right? Lucky Egg. We got a Rocket Radar as well, which is nice to see if we can find a Clifton somewhere. Knock his block off, and no Nundos to start the day. All right. Warlick is the best. She really is. Yeah, such random spawns around. Like Scraggy, you get a Fido as well. Some good, some bad, right? I mean, you're going to find some stuff you're like, why is this here? But this is usually when you find stuff that has like mega evolutions in the game. Stole it a mega and a 5-star raid, did you? Davey's beasting it today. I mean, the Blastoise kind of makes sense, right? Probably like Mega Sceptile or something like that. Also, this is the bird spot, and it gives us a Scraggy. Okay, so that's great. Flame says Big Toe Man. What's up, Flame? The co-captain. Let me restart, guys, because I think there should be spawns here. I think it's potentially spawn locked. Maybe not. Either way, we did see one of our birds here yesterday, right? So I always like to give this a good go of things. And the other bird I think we saw was G-Bird Avenue. So seeing birds in all of our correct spots, just kind of no rhyme or reason to which day they pop up. Hardly sleep anyways, been up since 5 a.m. Now it's 10. Holy, sorry to hear you're not getting much sleep. That's crazy. Togekiss in at 49%. Using a level 50 Mega Lucario. Dude, Mega Lucario is actually very, very good. I mean, for a lot of things. We got our Zappy encounter there too. Ooh, weird. Maybe we'll... Oh, dude, here we go. Bird. Ready? Shiny. No, come on. No, man. As I'm talking about how we see the birds here, I just restarted the game. It's fine, man. He's going to catch. But, like, come on. Tell me why. Dude, why won't you guys shine anymore? I want to speak to your bird manager. It's fine. Either way, drop a like, force him catch luck. He's coming home with us. You know what we do here. Great throws for the win. But oh my God, dude, why don't you shine, man? The people just want to see you shine. All right, well, let's set the circle on him. Wait for him to do his thing. He's taking his time. He's a pretty bird. But come on, man. Why aren't you shining? All right, here we go. The great throw. 1, 2. Yes, let's go. Shiny, or not shiny bird, but a bird caught. Let's go, man. No way. Oh my God. Dude, nice. Let's go. I can't believe that. Are you kidding? He actually caught. Oh my God. Yes, man. Terrible IVs. But that is our 20th bird. Dude, I'm shaking right now. No way. That is our 20th bird caught. Hold on. Let's have a look at the birds here. Yes, dude. 20 birds. Oh my God. No way, dude. I actually went, if you look back on that clip, I went for the quick catch. I didn't hit the button, but like I slid the berry tray and everything like I was going to do it. So I was kind of debating it for a sec. No way. That's so sick. Let's go, man. You know what we got to do, though? Because my last catch is going to say this. We got to catch nothing now. Nothing except for birds. Everyone looks and they're like, oh, he got a bird. This guy's so lucky all the time. Dude, sick. Awesome, man. Great start to the day. That is the main goal of the day, is to find birds after all. Nice. Dude, I'm so pumped about that, actually. I know it's just a stupid bird that's got, like, not the best IVs, whatever, but those are so tough to catch. Man, that's awesome. If you haven't dropped a like in the stream, go ahead and drop one. You're not going to see birds caught every day. And I guess it's kind of a medium CP, right? It's not like it's a super high CP or like an impossible catch, but still not easy, dude. Oh my God, that's awesome. Okay, let's see if we can, for the first time in my history, catch 2 birds in the same incense. Because I've never actually caught 2 birds in the same incense, although I have a gazillion in my account, you saw. Never been able to catch 2 in the same one. Togekiss with the 93%. Dude, let's get a shiny one now. Can you imagine the recap? The recap picture having 2 birds in it? I might just faint, man. I'm gonna have to send one of you guys to come get me if we get another bird. 2 birds, 1 Pokeball. Elise says congrats, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Pumped on that. So awesome. That's why we do the second lap, man. I was just telling you guys how I believe in this park. So awesome, man. That's great. I can't stop smiling. And yes, it will be talked about a lot today. But bro, it's not even a shiny bird. I don't care. It's cool. I'm happy with him. Come on, Yanma shine for us now. He's like, nah, just doing some dragonfly things. Adam says, hi BT, how you doing? I just got my first ever shiny Shadow Murkrow. Love the shiny, good luck. Hey, thanks, man. Dude, shiny Shadow Murkrow is awesome. I saw Davey got that the other day in the Discord. I've been trying to get that thing forever, man. I wasn't playing the game when that thing was in the leader rotation, but it's a great looking shiny. So congrats on that. But our 20th bird, I was kind of hoping our 20th bird would be a shiny. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? But that's still really cool, man. We're coming up on a really good bird spot over here too. So this stop and the one after that are typically the spots we see birds at. But that is so awesome. Hey, what's up, Richard? How's your day going? Well, let's check for hundos as well, just in case. No hundos, no nundos, all right. Fair enough, we got a bird in the bag. Joseph says, what's up? Not much. You know what's crazy too is when I start catching birds, it seems like they come in streaks. Like there was that one streak, I think I caught all 3 of the birds, like all 3 non-shiny birds in the same week. So hopefully history repeats itself. We can get lots and lots of birds back to back. The birds love water. I think so, man. I mean, I do catch a fair amount of them in the city as well, nowhere near the water, but this park has been very good for me. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure that Glenn and Nate have both caught shiny birds in this park too. Like it's actually pretty cool that a lot of people have caught shiny birds in here. Garlic got her shiny bird in here as well, so that was her first ever one. BT walking around chest out like Zapdos now. Man, that was cool. Speaking of the Zapdos though, we do have a Cantonian Zapdos and a trinket to claim, which is very exciting. We're gonna save that for a bit though, because I don't want to blow my luck right now. I don't know, I feel like we gotta go on like a dry streak before we claim this guy, or he's not gonna shine. That's totally not how the game works, by the way, but I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. To see a Mega Blasty sounds good. I haven't rated Mega Blastoise that much in the past, but it's a cool design. Be down to do that. Ooh, that didn't catch. This could be a Didopotamus. It could just be a high CP Cuffinia as well, though. Yeah, it is. Lucky trinket unlocked. Most of my trinket trades have been really bad, but Garlic used her trinket on me for yesterday's trade, and that's this guy I got, which, I mean, again, I know it's not a shundo, but for a shiny, man, and this was a 0-star before I traded it, I'm pretty pumped on that. And obviously we level 50'd him, double moved, all that stuff. I will say too, Goldango is very hard to get candies for, so you gotta grind the coins, yeah, right? But no one talks about the XL candies. That thing is a huge pain. You pretty much gotta run the coin bag with the ghost type Mega on. And even then, it doesn't drop very many XL candies. Very tough to get those. Wouldn't it be better to claim Zapper in the middle of a lucky run? I mean, that's a good point, Rye. I'll make you a deal. Just because I don't want to miss anything in here. And I know that thing's going to be hard to catch. If we don't get anything else cool by the time we get to this stop, because we're walking out of the park now, I'll claim it there. But I have a feeling it's going to be a huge pain to catch. They usually are, because yeah, it can't run or anything, but it's probably going to take a lot of balls and stuff. Do you have the XL Magikarp badge? No, I actually don't, man, for catching the double XLs, which is crazy because, actually, maybe I do. I don't think I did before. Let me check after the next spawn we get here, but do all the Pokeballs get recovered? Not yet. Kind of. I mean, like, we're okay for now, but not really. Still very low. But yeah, we'll probably claim my Zappy outside of this park, I think. There's like a little like lull in between the spawns over there too, so probably be a pretty good area to do that. And yeah, I'm guessing that next month is going to be Moltres, right? Because we had Articuno last month, then the Zappy here, so I mean, that'll be cool. The background looks really nice. I'll think that the Zappy definitely has the weakest of the shinies. It is. What's up, guys? But yeah, I think that the next month with the Moltres is going to be awesome. It's going to look great with that background. What are you saving the Master Ball for? I don't really have any plans for it right now. I mean, it really depends. On the if we get down to like the last ball and like a legendary I really want that's a hundo, maybe I'd use it, but I don't really have any plans for it right now. We can use your trinket on. Good question as well. I'm not too sure. Haven't really thought that far ahead. I wanted to do the Goldango. We did that with Garlic's trinket, which is cool, but for mine, I actually don't know yet. Could just do the classic Gary trade. I've never got a Schlundo from a trade ever before, so although my Shundo Moltres is lucky, it was bottle capped, right? So it came out as a 14, 14, 14. So technically it's a Schlundo now, yes, but I've never actually been traded a Schlundo as is. Okay, catch 7 gives us some lag and a Stuffle. Cool. Guess we'll give him a catch. And yeah, if we don't see anything half decent, I mean, either way, even if we do see something good, we'll claim our bird just outside of this park. Our Cantonian bird. So at least today we know we already caught an Articuno, we're going to catch a Zapdos. That's a guarantee. Would be cool to get a Galarian Moltres now too. Have some questions. How do you like your eggs? How do you like your burgers? What are your favorite hot dog and hamburger toppings? What's your favorite kind of donut? That's a lot of food stuff. I usually eat fried eggs in the morning, and people are gonna hate me for this, but I do break the yolks. I break the yolks and actually put like hot sauce on them and put them in a wrap. Burgers and stuff, I'm very simple. No vegetables, just bacon and cheese, man. And I'm not a huge hot dog guy. As for the donuts, pretty much anything. Anything that doesn't have fruit on it anyways. Anything that's like a bad for you donut, that's what I want. Do you watch anime? No, not really. I mean, from time to time the Pokemon stuff, but kind of trips me out, man. It's pretty weird to watch as a adult now. It's cool, but like the storylines, I'm like, whoa, what's happening here? I'm not really sure why Team Rocket, their whole backstory is like that they're starving all the time and they're like kidnapping Pokemon to try to get money so they can eat. Dude, I thought they were just straight evil. I didn't know that they couldn't eat. I kind of want them to be able to kidnap Pokemon now. Those guys have to eat too, man. So the storylines kind of tripped me out a little bit. I never knew they were doing it out of hunger. Is Pokemon considered anime? Well, yeah, I don't know what else it would be. Catch a dragon type. What was that for? Rare candies? Okay, we'll take that. Because yeah, otherwise I don't know what it would be. Pokenapping, the struggle is real. Like when you're a kid though, you don't really pay attention to like the storyline of that, right? Watched one the other day and that's like the whole theme of all the episodes, that they're like hungry all the time. It's very, very strange. What's up, Joey? Not much, man. About to claim another bird. Well, a Kanto bird, but technically a legendary bird that's a 1 in 20 shiny. Be cool to get that one. I know I was just ragging on how the shiny Zapdos, the Kanto one's not the best. I would still take it. They're harvesting the Pokemon's organs? I don't think they're doing that. I think they're giving it to Giovanni and he's like flipping them a nickel so they can eat some stuff for the day. Again, just a sad storyline. I always just thought those guys were doing it because they're evil. Like every episode, go back and watch Pokemon, man, for Jesse and James. Meowth is always talking about, we're starving. Like it's crazy that they're just doing it for food. How did I not notice that as a kid? Anyways, talking about this is making me sad. Because I feel for those guys now. I want them to be eating. That's dark. It is. It is dark. Okay, we'll get maybe 1 or 2 more spawns. We'll claim that bird. Holy heat here, man. Some stagnant sun. The lure of Jesse and James is they're jobless adults. In their mid-20s, they're always hungry. I guess. Either way, if you were to ask me like even 2 years ago, like why they were doing what they were doing, I would say like, oh, there's like, they're evil guys, whatever. Not that they're starving and they have to. Our next spawn looks like it's a tadpole. Okay. That's fine. Let's go in and claim this. So, got lots of stuff to claim here. I guess we'll just claim all the items like this. So we got a ton of goodies here, rare XLs, a super incubator in there. The lucky trinket is in there too. Can I click on it? There we go, the trinket. We kind of claimed it. And all these encounters we've been through that we haven't caught, we actually have seen what they are, except for this Zapdos. So drop a like for some shiny luck. This would be sick, man. And we're looking for a 2015 because for some reason this one's like a raid CP instead of it being a research one. And here we go, come on. That is not looking shiny, not looking good either. It's gonna have the background. Can we Pokeball this guy? Dang, man. Critical? We'll see if we can Pokeball this guy, because you don't get too many chances to catch legendaries in Pokeballs, right? So, let's see. It might be way too hard. 2. Wow, dude, we second balled him? But either way, a beautiful background. This background won't come back. It's only for the season, right? So, still pretty cool. It's not that bad, I guess, right? It's definitely not getting powered up or anything. But technically, we've got another bird today. It's not a Galarian bird, but it's a bird. Your account is suspended. That's not good. For what? What's your account suspended for? They usually don't do that for nothing. Some birds screaming in the background. And also, too, speaking of birds, the bird that matters, we caught this today in an Ultra Ball, which I'm pretty pumped about. Terrible IVs, but it doesn't matter. They're tough to catch. So, still pretty pumped. Hopefully the first bird of many we're going to see today. Honestly thought that was shiny. So the shiny Zapdos, the Kanto one, here's a comparison. Also, this is a hundo. Dude, we should max that, right? That's pretty sick. Forgot I had that. That's the shiny. Non-shiny, shiny. Looking kind of meh. I don't like to hate on shinies, especially not birds, but like that's not a very stark contrast in my eyeballs. Did Jesse and James have a food stand in Alola? I have no idea. Elise says, if I could trade you my shiny Zapdos in the background, I would. We're lucky friends. It's a nice thing to think of in the first place, Elise. But yeah, hopefully we can make that trade happen at some point. Maybe we'll have like a Go Fest over there. I don't know. We've been lucky friends for a long time. Like, I want to say at least 5 or 6 months now. Caught my first Shiny Galarian Articuno in a regular Pokeball. Nice. I kind of want to try that the next one we get, because the shinies won't run, right? So I kind of want to try that on one of the next ones we see. See if we could get it in a red one. But all right, let's make our way back to the city now. Very successful first part of the trip, though. Went to the bird park, we caught a bird. That couldn't have went any better. But can we get a big city bird now? Can we make him shiny? Well, thanks. Was my spot given? No, actually, we haven't recontinued the search. Not yet. Also, what's up, man? We just caught a bird, not a shiny one, but it's cool. Akshay says, day 10 of attendance. My first rig at the shiny for Terrakion. Nice, man. Also, welcome back. Good to see you, as always. I haven't been able to find too many 5-star raids. They kind of messed up the raid system. Hopefully I can find some now that we're back. Also, that raid is in 40 seconds, but I have to, like, pass trigger to get there, even though it's right across the water. So that's kind of annoying. It's almost a Shundo, really? What's your worst fumble? The Go Plus threw at a Zelf the other day that ran away. So not really my fault, but kind of my fault, I guess. That definitely sucked. Almost as much as these quests right here suck. Let's get rid of these. Poke Drifter says, sup, how's the birds? Got one today, actually. Like, we caught one. Not a shiny, but still not easy to do. And we just started the daily incense, like, well, I guess 45 minutes ago. Time flies, but we're early into the day, let's say that. Let's check for hundos as well. No hundos, no nundos. It's fine. It's coming. Never caught a shiny in any Pokemon game. This is definitely the best odds. Pokemon Go is definitely the best shiny odds. Like, I think the regular main series games, unless you have like an outbreak, what are the odds on those? For any of my avid main series gamers, I'm pretty sure like 1 in like 4,000 or something like that. Something crazy, isn't it? What about you? Come on, we're coming up on a few really good bird spots. We've been seeing them along the pier lately. And although we caught that one, our shiny drought still goes on for the birds. It's been a long time since our last shiny bird. We have it in our back pocket that we're finding birds all the time, and that is debatably the most important thing. 1 in 4,096, that's crazy, yeah. That is absurd. Rye says it was 1 in 8,000. I think it's half now. That's still nuts. I mean, yeah, I know you can hunt like the outbreaks. There's like the shiny charms and like there's other things and stuff I know. But like, yeah, if you're not using that, that is some abysmal odds. Whereas this game, people complain that it's 1 in 500, which I think if you're going for a grind in the day, you're probably going to at least get a few. Snapshot one we'll keep. For now, anyways. Yeah, hopefully we got in the middle of the city maybe some 5 stars or some mega raids. This gives us a trap inch. 522 I think is kind of bad. Nice, let's go. Shiny Timber, all right. We'll take him. Not bad. Bonk him on the head. This guy shines all the time. Of course, this is a perma-boosted shiny, so not the most exciting, but it would be a cool Shundo to have. What do we got for IVs? He is. Yeah, he's okay. I feel like we got one of these kind of recently. Also, I grabbed this today, which was very cool. Another Esper. Love that those are spawning this season. Shimmer me shiny timber, says Nini. It's a cool shiny, though. Actually, at one point, it was very tough to get because it was raid locked for a while. I want to say like 2023, right? Before it had that calm day. It's kind of a tougher one to grab. But it looks like, yeah, in 10 minutes, that was Meganium behind us. Actually, those two are, which I didn't know that it could even be in the raid rotation right now. Looks like there's a Blasty up that way. I don't see any of the 5 stars around, which is annoying. Archie says, how's everyone's Go Fest? Very good. I played actually 2 of them because I went to the Jersey City in-person Go Fest. And then, of course, played Global, but had a blast at each one of them. Lots and lots of shinies caught. Broke my foot so I can't play Pokemon Go. Dang, man. I mean, you could try to do some remote raids. Star you? I was going to say, imagine he shines the day before. But he's like, nah, I don't think so. And he ran away. Wow, that's super rude. All right, let's feed our boy again. I feel like I have like an eyelash in my eyeball, man. Can feel something sharp in the side of my eye. All right, Lappy's been fed. He's all happy to be here. Ooh, Shelter. Some good Dustmons around here, man. Great for the Dusties. Elena says hello, and she sends 56.5%. Oddly specific, but hello, Elena. Hopefully you're having a good day. And just a reminder, your mom is the best person ever, so never forget that. Also, Chimeko, stay in your home. Please and thank you. That's like, what, 3 Stardust boosted Mons in a row, though, on the pier? So, good to see. This guy's a huge pain to catch. There we go. And yeah, missing the 4 times. That thing would have been, what, like 6K with the 4 times? The star piece down, but it's fine. It'll come back. Ultra Unlock coming back next week, so whatever. What about you? Well, let's check these spawns quick before we move through. A couple of Mudkips, which I do love this starter. Would take more shines of this in a heartbeat. Imagine having a Shelder nest. Yeah, so gaming, there actually was a Shelder not community day, spotlight hour earlier this year. And it was absurd. Like, it was just one of the craziest spotlight hours we've ever had. I don't think we've ever had one for a Dino. And if we do, it would be bananas. I mean, with the catch rate, though, it'd be really rough because a Dino sucks to catch, but the dust would be crazy. Got a shiny Ghastly and a shiny Houndour. Nice. Nini says already missed the 4 times. Me too, man. It's coming back, though. On the 22nd, so next Tuesday, yeah, I think. For the Honedge event, it's coming back. For the next Ultra Unlock. And I think Bagon is boosted in that. So make sure you're stacking up things in your field research. Leave them in your stack that are Stardust boosted Pokemon, such as anything from the Hatch and Egg quest. Can give you Trubbish, the Chimecho, and then of course a Dino. So try to do those quests, keep them in your stack. Claim them when the 4 times dust is back. Get a shiny Shadow Lapras, nice. I'm walking my Hundo Shadow right now, but I only ever got 1 shiny Shadow of this guy, and it wasn't very good. 2 win raids. Okay, we'll keep those because we're probably going to do that in a minute. Can't see how much time left on the Blasty, but there is a 5-star up that way too, which is good. Got a little bit of time, but we'll do that. Nini says, sweet, thanks. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, like, I stacked a few Audinos for this last Ultra Unlock, and when you're catching with a star piece, it's 12,600. 12.6K for 1 Mon. So, like, I was kicking myself I didn't stack more of them. This time, though, we got some time to prep. I'm going to be trying to stack up a ton of them in there. Queenie says, Nightbot, you're late. Give it to him. Spotlight tomorrow is Feebas, 2 times catch candy. That should be a shiny fest. That's a 1 in 64. Great shiny, too. A pain to evolve a little bit, but the shiny itself is very cool. The last shiny of that I got, actually, I think, Kristen called out the quest. So it can give you the Magikarp or the Feebas, and we did the quest. It was traded Pokemon from last season, and it gave us this guy. Which, I mean, the IVs aren't the best, but the shiny looks great, man. Such a cool one. 5K egg should be our adventure sync, I think. It's the Munchlax. That could have been very cool. 1081 is the Hundo. Make sure we incubate some other stuff. And that's our other adventure sync egg. The other 10. The one you get for the weekly rewards. Which I think those ones have gone downhill a little bit. The 5K from there is still pretty good. The 10 is, it's got some good options, but not as good in my opinion. Yeah, gaming, it's going to be 4 times dust and XP again for that one. Ever done full-on shiny hunting other than Pokemon Go? No. No, not really. I don't really play the other games. It's 1 for Dev here, but it's not a white one. Our daily one of these, though. With some game lag coming up again. Fish. Not a shiny Fish. I'm looking forward to having another redemption shot at this guy. Of course, he's coming back for the event again tomorrow, the Water Festival. Not going to be shiny boosted or anything, but he's going to be back, so. Stacking up, yeah, dude, gaming, me too. I got to be better prepared for the next time. Let's get one more spawn. I'm going to take down that Cliff. It's a Noi boy, okay. Let's beat up Clifton real quick. Oh, man, Joshua, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Condolences to you and your family, man. That's awful. Richard says, BT bro, you are a professional Pokemon Go player for real. I mean, I'm trying to be. I don't know. I just have a lot of fun doing it, but thanks, man. Maybe one day. What's up, Peggy? Peggy with the hogs. Skarmory in the middle is annoying. We're not going to lose or anything. It's just annoying to deal with. If it has the Honchkrow, you can pretty much farm down the first two and then throw in a fighter in the back. Got a shiny Ralt. Nice. The blue head. Burn the second shield here. And then I'll see how much time is left in my daily incense as well. I might have to beef that up again. I'm not too sure. Getting Shelter and Staryu. Oh yeah, stack those for sure. Good call. Oh my god, man. Guy's car sounds like it's going to explode. It smells like it too. Yeah, good call to stack for sure. Peggy says, hope everyone's doing fine today. Having a good day. We caught a bird, Peggy. Caught an Articuno today. So, I mean, only one shiny on the day, but the Articuno is fantastic. And in the back is Mr. Tartar Binks here. And I don't think we can farm down. If he's running the other fast move, he can, but that's fine. We'll throw one. Boom, there we go. Drop a like for some shiny Shadow Luck. Let's see what we get here. Looking for a non-weather boost is going to be 250 on the nose, right? And of course, that yellow belly. Can you imagine, man? A Shadow Shundo coming up right here. And here we go. Come on. No, 205. Dev says, what fast attack do you have on the shiny Zapdos? Counter. So I use counter on that, and usually if T-Tar is running Bite, you can just farm him down. But if he's running the rock move, then you have to throw, but yeah, my Zap, we'll have a look really quick. But I do believe it should be running this one right here, right? Counter close combat. Haven't double moved him yet, but surprisingly, Zapdos is actually a pretty good fighting type. I know the birds are kind of like not the most useful in most people's eyes, but they're like, that one's not bad. Let's get our next spawn here. Gotta win that raid still, which that one is in 12 minutes, so let's do our lap for the birds and come back for that. How much longer is on this? 9 seconds. Okay, never mind. I knew it was low. I didn't think it was that low. It's okay, though. We have the Terrakion coming up soon. 96%. There we go. That's better. Oh, yeah, Dev. Like, for sure. That one, actually, so if Cliff is running a Honchkrow in the middle, you can farm down Gibble, farm down Honchkrow, and then get like 3 or 4 fast attacks in with Kyurem, swap to the Zappy, and just completely farm down. Because obviously, too, with grunts and leaders, you want to be efficient, right? You don't want to be there all day farming them and stuff. But that's like the best team I've found. I also throw Gardevoir in that team because it can run a fighting type in the middle. It can have like Machamp, I think, and Annihilate, right? So as a backup plan, I have a Charmer in there too. 13 minutes. Maybe we extend this again. While I'm at this light right here, might as well. Let's do this. We'll extend it for another dirty 30. Gardevoir good against the Annihilate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bring that as just a backup plan. Because, yeah, it usually runs the Honchi and T-Tar, but Skarmory's obviously an option. And, yeah, the fighters are annoying to deal with. Hopefully I can cross here in a sec. This light's been red for a while, man. There we go. All right. Wow, good job, lady. You guys hear that? Just almost ran over my foot. She just made a shocked emoji face and then doubled down and tried to drive over my feet. So, good job, lady. Your brain works great. A crazy thing to say in that scenario would be like, hey, sorry, I almost ran you over. But no, don't do that. Anyways. Anywho, she literally looked at me shocked because she almost ran over my foot and then just floored it out of the way. All right. Anyways. The good thing is that'll only happen 4 or 5 more times today because this city is notoriously bad for its drivers. But yeah, if anyone missed it before, we did catch a bird today. That's pretty much the highlight of the day. Not this. Not that bird, of course. This bird right here. Some terrible IVs, but doesn't much matter. Caught today in an Ultra Ball. And hopefully that's the first of many birds we're going to see. Ever gotten mad and alive? I mean, yeah, when the lady ran me over, I wasn't thrilled. And then when another guy almost ran me over, I wasn't thrilled either. So, I mean, like, there's been a couple times people have almost like ended my life where I'm not thrilled. I think rightfully so, right? But yeah, other than that, I mean, it kind of takes a lot to get me upset. But sometimes, I mean, sometimes emotions are valid, right? Someone's gonna run you over while they're looking at you with their mouth open. You're like, come on, man. Maybe I shouldn't be on the streets anymore. You can at least drive with your mouth closed. Rightfully so, yeah, man. Oh, dude, yeah, Queenie, I know. I gotta have this city is just very bad for it. And the thing is, it's not even just when I'm playing here or like any antics I'm doing. It'll be Adam with me or Nate with me or anyone. They almost get run over too. This city is just very bad. I don't know why. It's very strange. The drivers here just suck. Should I use my Master Ball on a shiny bird? They won't run from you, so if you have some ultras and stuff, should be fine. Should be no need. Gotta wear a safety vest. I mean, I'm a 6'2" dude in the middle of the sunlight. I don't think I should be more visible than that, but definitely I'm not invisible or anything, I don't think. Gotta wear a big sign that says "Don't run me over," because people are like, hey, that guy looks mighty run overable over there. Anyways, yeah, that was crazy. I just wish we would have seen that lady. She literally looked at me like the shocked emoji. Like, where is it? Like this emoji. Looked at me like that. And then just drove away. That was crazy. They want your Pokemon? I guess so. Just out here trying to be the best that no one ever was. And they're trying to run me over and impede my progress. Life says you're 6'2" extra points. I mean, my Pokemon Go posture is probably closer to 6. Because my neck is forward the whole time. But yeah, if I ever stand up straight. We are 6'2", okay? We got network error. Which is nice. It's only like the first or second one of the day, so can't complain. See if we can cross up here. We did see a bird here kind of recently on the other side of the road. We'll see if we can mosey on over there. Dude, I'm getting all the red lights right now. Which I don't really care about the weight so much, is that every time I go to cross him, it almost runs me over, so yeah. Spotlight hour tomorrow, I think it's double catch candy for the Phoebes. Pretty sure anyways, I think that's what Deb just said. All right. Wow, dude. No one's gonna run me over when I'm crossing. That's crazy. That is nuts. Not even one person attempted to run me over there. Now I've seen everything. How could she miss Lapras as your buddy? Dude, that's what I'm saying too. Like, Lapras is large and in charge. The Dunsparce, random spawn, but cool. Coming up on G-Bird Avenue, that's this luscious street here on the right. And actually the last bird we saw on the stream yesterday was in this spot right here. Get network errors every hour? Yeah, the game has been getting worse for that. The thing is too, it definitely can't be network errors, because if it was for me, it would like be crashing my stream. So they say that, but I think it's just they can't connect to the server of the game or whatever. My God, man. That guy's raging up there. This is like a 40-kilometer zone, which for you Americans, that's like 25 miles an hour. Dude is just going crazy. I feel like something crazy is about to pop up me too. Yo, what's up, Kenneth? Going good, man. Shinies have been so-so. We got this guy. So he's keeping us happy for now. A Birdimus Maximus. Number 20, actually. Our 20th bird. How's your day been, man? The rage I feel while building furniture. Yeah, building furniture is the worst. It is the worst of times. But yeah, we caught a bird, so yay, yay us. Tiger says you caught that today? Yeah, man. If you look at the date at the bottom, it is today indeed. It was maybe 30 minutes into the stream. But yeah, not shiny, I know, but still, whatever. It's still cool. And our bird came from this spot yesterday. Like right where Lappy is plopped down right now. What's up, Sniff? Bonk. What about you? Okay. Some things that birds would eat on this street. gonna wipe my screen soon too. It looks like, so we got Blastoise is there. Maybe we'll beeline for that after. We'll do the Blastoise and then the Terrakion. Yeah, let's do that. Haven't done any Blasties yet. Does Wayfarer really have just what you need? Yeah, I was thinking that too, Reese. That annoying ad they have, oh my god. Been stuck in my head for like 1,000 years. Thanks, Reese. I just got rid of that stuck in my head. Richard says the Blasty. Blasty B's the man to see. I think the one that I use, I think I use this one for the Mega. Yeah, I do. He doesn't keep his little party hat though. I really like that these guys get the party hats because they look all mean, but the party hat shows you another side of them that maybe they're not such a bad guy after all. Because he's going to come to your birthday, so he's making time when he's usually busy with Blastoise stuff. He's got a lot of Blastoise things to do in the day. Okay, this spot right here, crossing the street, has been known for some major bird activity from time to time. Actually, one of my shiny birds, the 500 CP shiny Moltres, was caught like right here. And it's a Lotad guy. I always think that guy's a Venusaur for a sec. I don't know why. He kind of looks like it anyways. But yeah, we'll cut off the normal route, I think, and go do the Blasty, I think. And then Terrakion, I think, has still 12 minutes or so. Tauros, come on. Blastoise could make a mean slip and slide for a birthday. He could, but he's so busy doing Blastoise stuff, right? Just getting a hold of him, that's the tough part. Would love a Shundo? Well, I mean, me too. I think we'd all take that. Of the Blast, would be really cool. It's actually pretty useful in like Great League and Ultra League right now too, which, not that I play those, but kind of cool that it has some use. As the Mega, I mean, it's probably not going to be what you're going to go to if you're trying to use it for raids or whatever. There's much better, but still an option. But yeah, I usually go to like straight down that road. We'll cut in so we can do that one. Just because, yeah, the raid system, I was talking to Nate yesterday too, obviously lives in the area. And it seems like the raids have been kind of like nerfed in this area. I'm guessing it's all over, but not a whole ton of raids. So we'll do the ones we can find for sure. A goose of the silly variety. Jack said I got some news. What's up? Hopefully good news. Bonk. Queen says my poor AC to working overtime right now. Yo, William, what's up, man? I'm doing good. I think I was crossing the road when you're popping in. Good to see you, man. It's a bunch of like construction and stuff on G-Bird Avenue here today, so trying to stay out of people's ways. Some dudes hauling some 2x4s back there that probably didn't want me trampling them too badly. Hundo Ducklet from an egg, nice. The duck ski. Also, speaking of eggs, I should have my 12er in here. Because why not? Got some wind on this street. Why did the BT cross the road? To get out of the lumber guy's way. That's mainly why. You evolved it into the Swanna? It's actually that street there. Oh. Either way, we'll go to it. And yeah, then we can get back to our normal loop. We'll do the Terrakion after to see if he can get run over. Apparently I'm pretty good at that. I'm like the leading leader at getting run over by people that are looking directly at me with their mouth open. That always gets me, that their mouth is open when they're running me over. Just to add insult to injury. Got the Haunter. Of course, can't be shiny. Some little puppy dogs playing together back there. I was having a look. It was like two like puppy brothers that were on leashes. They're just smelling each other like super small doggos. Oh, and this guy, man. The kiss of death. No one likes to see Tranquil. Not even his mother. Tranquil shows up to like Thanksgiving and his mom's like, hi, Tranky, how's work? She's really good. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, well, it's good to see you too, Tranky. But she's not happy to see him. She calls him Tranky because she was once his mother when he was a young kid, and that was his nickname. It's kind of the backstory. What's up, Rev? It's good to see you, man. 6:30 in the morning. No one's up yet. William's the early bird. You know what they say about the early bird? He's like pretty good at getting worms and stuff. Tranky's cranky. Tranquil was like one of those middle-aged guys that's like losing his hair with the comb over. Just got fired from the big job. That's pretty mean to say, but I don't like Tranquil, if I'm being honest. Maybe we'll find some birds over there. I don't usually go that way, and of course we're only going there because that's where that one raid is, but you never know. Trank that soldier boy, oh my god. Also, it's almost about time for some water, man, oh my god. I am cooking out here. Yeah, at least a couple of raids. I'm thankful we have at least one Mega, one Terrakion, some things to do on the way. Also, I'm trying to do the, again, I'm giving him credit. I'm trying to do the JT method of wearing the towel on the neck today. It's kind of helping, but it doesn't like when it catches the wind. What shinies you catch so far? Believe it or not, the best thing of the day wasn't actually a shiny. The best thing of the day was this guy right here. So it's the 20th one we have in the account, which is really cool. Not a shiny, but like I was saying, I think that's probably the big ticket item on the day. We got a shiny Timber as well, which is all right. A shiny Alolan Sandshrew, cool. From an egg? I was gonna say, where are you finding that? Again, I ask again. Pick-a-Peck, when is your comm day? Pick-a-Peck's like, I'll get back to you, I'll let you know about the comm day. He never did. I've been asked about this for ages, and I am still in the dark on when to a Pick-a-Peck comm day is coming, because we need that. I think we can all agree we need that. It was from a research. Oh, from the ticket, the pass, right? I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, that's not a spawn that comes around too often. Cool looking shiny though. I like the Sandy. Wooloo, that's not the black sheep. It's been a while since I said that. Glameow. Let's check for hundos after I missed this quick catch. Just in case. Haven't checked for hundos, I think, since we came back from the bird park, I think. A little while ago. The shiny Magikarp yesterday, and you got the white stripe. Dude, Rev, nice, man. That white stripe is tough to get. I did like a gazillion quests for that. I have one in my account from Sinnoh Tour, but I didn't get one this last event. I was really hoping to pick one up. So huge congrats on that. All right, we're almost at the blast. If you guys want to pop in, let me know. You can snipe it as well, whatever you prefer to do, but should be able to get one more daily incense spawn, and then we'll tuck in here. Also, what store is this? Wonder if they'd let me go in here. And it's a kitty cat, okay. It's not a shiny one. Okay, should be close enough now. Nice. Let's beat up the blasty boy. 23 checks on research. I mean, that's quite a few. But yeah, I don't know what the odds were on that thing, man, because they didn't seem easy to get. You should go to VidCon? I mean, maybe one day. Let's get some Gatorade rocking in the meantime here, because man, I'm drying out. Still pretty pumped about getting that bird today, though. What's up, Ben? Doing good, man. Taking out a Blastoise, got a Terrakion coming up the next maybe 10 minutes or so as well. All right, sweet. 8 of us in here. Everyone's loving the Blasty. It's a funny looking Mega. It's got like the one cannon on his back. What's up, Tay? Also, dude, Gatorade is a game changer. I know that goes without saying, although like, oh, it's got electrolytes, although whatever people tell me, but it honestly is true. It's much better than water. Keeping me alive right now. Going to one of the baseball games? No, they're in the States, man, so Unfortunately, they don't have them for the one and only Canadian team, the Blue Jays. And yeah, I mean, like for me, it's a very expensive travel trip to be able to go get some Pikachus and stuff. I'd love to do it, but yeah, there's none close to me. I'd have to fly. Malcolm says, later, everyone, have a good night. You too, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out today, man. Found 2 birds. They both ran. I mean, you're finding birds, though. That's the big thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm in Canada. I am. Getting a lot of use out of this Raikou, dude. We powered him up, I think, when, what was Kyogre was in raids, I think? Getting a ton of use out of him. Pablo Escobar says, hey, man, what's up? William, you want it in this? Hold on. I'll send you an invite. We might have to duo it, but that's fine. Here, I gotcha. Send you the invitito. There we go. Make sure we put my boy back in here too. The Raikou front and center. I don't know if I still have a team made for... do I still have a team made for this? I don't know. Gotta go. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you coming and chilling today. What's your requirements to get a raid invite? Pretty much just members. I'm very tight on friends list spots, so I do send invites to raids all the time, but to members of the YouTube channel. But yeah, William, I sent you one. Hopefully you can get in here, man. So I don't know if I could solo this. There we go. I know we can duo it for sure, but I've actually never tried to solo this thing. But sweet. And no idea what we're looking for in the Hundo CP either. It's been ages since I did any kind of a raid for Blastoise. I'm trying to think the last time that would have been. Why did you quit the raid? Because William missed it. So just to help my friends that missed it get in the raid. So you can leave the raid. You lose a pass though, right? Unless, like, now that I'm redoing the raid, I'll be able to use the same pass to rejoin, so it's all good. But yeah, anytime that my friends are going to miss the raid, as long as we can beat it, I'll re-lobby it for them. All right, here we go. Hey, no worries, Trey. Were you in the first one? I think you might have been in the first one. I just re-lobbied it again for William, but hopefully you got something good if you're in that first one, dude. And yeah, Blasty is not that tough of a raid boss to bring down. I think it hits kind of hard, but it is a solo water type, mono water type, I should say. So not the toughest raid boss. And telling me to use fighting types right now, I guess, because of the weather boost. During the Fendi collab, I spent like an hour in New York City trying to find the store that had the shirt. Really? That's crazy, man. I didn't even think about that. I guess, yeah, the shirt was in game, obviously, but you get the shirt in real life too. Richard says Shundo. Dude, did you get a Shundo? No way. There's no way you got a Shundo. Dude, you gotta throw that in the Discord. Richard literally wanted the Shundo. He isn't just playing. I was gonna say, there is no way. I was gonna be like, that is just ridiculous if you actually got that. Was watching stuff on my TV and I saw it. I was like, oh, thanks. Don't have a Blastoise yet somehow. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, I guess unless you evolve Squirtle, Blastoise doesn't come around too often. It's a daily Incense spawn from time to time, but it's not the most common thing to see other than like mega raids. And also, dude, Kirim is a beast. Putting in some big work. What's up, Harrison? We're getting there. We're going to win the raid. It's going to be obviously a little bit longer than having a 10-man lobby. But the good thing is everyone is going to get it done. That's the main thing. Really looking forward to raiding some Terrakions, too. I was kind of hoping we'd have these little mini raid hours like we had before in the past, where like all the gyms will spawn in around the same time, because that's the best way to be able to hunt. Like, to be able to farm these legendaries when they're all around. But when there's kind of just one dotted here and there through the city, makes it really tough. Jordan says mine was the floor. No. Little spin. What's up, dude? Got Harlow in the house too. What's up, man? Welcome in. We caught a bird today. for all you guys that's hopping in right now. We caught a bird, not a shiny either, but just a regular Articuno, which is pretty cool to get. With their notoriously tough catch rates, I'm pretty stoked on that. All right, we're almost there. It'll be a complete surprise on the CP we're looking for, because like I said, I don't really know what the CP is for the Hundo and the Blastoise, but a shiny would be great too. Haro says first ball, yeah, man. Yeah, with an Ultra Ball, I caught an Articuno. Just a random one popped up, and I was like, oh no, he didn't shine, and he stayed in the ball. So it's my 20th Galarian Bird in my account. I'm pretty pumped. We fainted, there we go. All right, man, Blasty's down. Let's see what we got. I guess it won't show us here, right? This is a Mega Raid. Why don't you purify your Magnezone? It's much better as a Shadow. So it would purify into a Hundo, but I do have already tons of Hundo Magnemites. So keeping it as a Shadow, it actually does more damage. 1409, 1761, thanks, man. Here we go, what do we got? We got looks like a so-so Blasty. With a red circle on him too. I'll throw one or two and then we'll get to walking. Because I can pop back in here. But yeah, Magnezone, I mean, like, if I didn't have the Hundo, I think I actually did purify one of them a while ago, but it was like a really bad IV. If we go to my Magna and 4-star. So this one was because I think this is a 13, 13, 13. So I purified that. But I already have, like, these are all Hundos, right? So for me to get the Shadow one, I was pretty pumped. I think we have a couple of good Shadow ones. And Shadow, like, that's a 98. That's a tough one to get, man. Very tough to get. This guy's okay. But yeah, that one's very good. Oh my God. No. Dude, we're gonna miss a bird. No. No. Oh, dude, we just missed a bird. Oh my God, we just missed a bird. Oh my God. Oh, dude, no. Oh, that's so deflating, man. I mean, we caught a bird today, right? No, dude. Ah, that's so annoying. That is the worst loss I've ever had on stream, I think. We're gonna quickly paper over that though with these. One is a Trubbish, leave him in the stack. Number 2 is gonna be a Mawile. And this is gonna be another Mawile. You want a 700 for that. Dude, that sucks. What a bad time for a 10K. Haro says it wasn't gonna shine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty tough though. I've never had that actually happen before. What are the chances that 10K just popped right when we got a bird? Oh man, that sucks. Whatever. Gotta move on. We caught a bird today, right? For all we know, it wasn't a shiny. It was probably not gonna be shiny. It was probably gonna run away anyway, so whatever. Dude, that was the worst. That is soul crushing. Oh man. Oh well. I mean, here's the good news. We're seeing birds today, right? That was the second bird that's popped up in the daily incense. We caught the Articuno, so. In a different spot though. I never usually go there. We just went there for the raid. And that's where it was. But yeah, man. I mean, oh my God. Hopefully for entertainment value, it was fun for at least someone to see me in some pain there. But oh my God, that was rough. That was like the worst thing that could have possibly happened there. And that was a 10K too. So 10Ks obviously take a while to hatch, right? Like that was cooking in there for a bit. What probably happened is it was ready to hatch right around like the time we went into the raid. Yeah, it was a Zapdos. Yeah, man, that sucks. Oh my God, Reese, I know. Yeah, I mean, I should have just ignored the Magnezone thing, I think. Oh my God. Ah, oh well. It happens, man. And it's not like I don't have any shiny birds, right? Like, if I didn't have any shiny birds, and that could have been the first one, still sucks. Oh well. Pokey OG, what's up, man? Wish they had an option to give you the notification to say when it dude, that's what I mean, man. Like, oh, that egg, dude, that was like comically bad timing right there. Like I said, if it's a 2K, they're hatching every 5 seconds, right? But because it's a 10K, it takes a while to hatch. So the chances of that hatching at the same time as we run into the rarest spawn in the daily incense, that's not a common thing that's gonna happen. For no reason whatsoever, raid hour check-in event is happening with yours truly. Wait, at the university, or are you doing it downtown? Curious with the new legendary and 5 stars. Terrakion. It is Terrakion. Dude, here's the other thing too, which kind of sucks. Not to keep dwelling on this. Look at the weather boost right now, though. Well, and that means it's obviously a higher chance of having better IVs. So in the event that was a shiny, again, this is splitting hairs, probably not a real thing, but like, if it was shiny, for all we know, it could have been a very good IV. Stupid egg coming in again. It's this guy. Okay, great. Oh my god, man. That is pretty rough. Any shinies? One of the day. We caught a Galarian Bird too, which is really cool. Shiny Lapras for Sceptile. I mean, I would say that Sceptile is a little bit more rare. I mean, it had a calm day and stuff, but Lapras is a 1 in 64 shiny boosted Pokemon, so it's going to be a noisy building to walk by for a sec. Oh my god. Dude is flooring it up there. Highs and lows of the birds, dude, that's never happened to me ever before. I've never had an egg hatching and actually miss a bird. Like, that is, yeah. Life goes on. Like, I mean, that's the second bird, like I said, we've seen on the Incense today. So, here's hoping there's many more birds to see. Hopefully the next one shines or whatever, right? But Risa started tapping my screen like it was gonna help. Yeah, I know. Dude, I was like panic tapping my screen. That was so rough, man. That was the, and the thing is, it was already a little bit behind me. So like it had to have spawned in like when I started walking away. Like I went for the quick catch on that Blastoise and started walking. So it probably spawned in then. Stuffle. Kristen, I have no idea. Like people are just raging out in these like terrible cars driving around. I'm glad you can hear that, because that dude literally just went through the intersection and like black smoke came out of his car. I don't think it's even a diesel. I think it's just a beat up old car, but he's just flooring it around the city. People are just raging out. Recently, my heart almost gave out. Dude, I feel like I'm trying to talk myself off a ledge from that, not gonna lie. It's not the end of the world. That's what I'm trying to convince to myself. I'm telling you guys, but I'm more so trying to talk to myself with that, because that was rough, man. They also missed a bird? Yeah, maybe. Oh well. Whatever. Gonna spin to quest as well, make an excellent throw. Bonk, there we go. Get some nice great balls that are much needed. What about you? The Annoy Boy. So this street back here has been known for a lot of birds in the past. We are gonna do that Terrakion, by the way. I'm just taking this street up here because for some reason the birds seem to like it back here a little bit better. Healthy engine and then not. Dude, the thing is, all the cars I see doing that around here are like about to blow up because they're like 1,000 years old and rusty. Anyone with a nice car just like driving it normally around here. And then people with like the real beater cars, look, I'm gonna gun it. Hopefully people think this is a Lamborghini. I saw the best thing the other day ever. It wasn't a Lamborghini, it was I think it was a new Corvette anyways. A super old guy driving it, like old guy with a white mustache. And his license plate said old and rich. I was like, that's awesome. Dude is just owning it. Like that's like the joke is like, oh, it's like old dudes always driving around in nice cars and stuff. But he's just owning it, man. I respected him. What about you? Do you have Gigantamax Gengar? Yeah, I do. I swear I only see old people driving vets. I mean, I guess we're the only ones that can afford them, right? For the main part anyways. What's up, Zyke? I did open up an event next Wednesday. Just for you. Hey, thanks, man. Might see a Spider Dan then. I need someone to rag on. So it's good that you're going to be there, or else, like, I don't know who I'd pick on. Maybe Adam? Maybe he's available, but at least we have you there. Corvettes are cheaper. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of right. I guess it's kind of like the entry level for, like, quote-unquote supercars. I'm not a huge car guy, by the way. I'm a truck guy. But, I mean, yeah, they look very nice for not being, like, a gazillion dollars. Still very expensive. Like, we're saying they're cheaper. They're probably still, what, like, 80,000 bucks? I don't know. Okay, let's get the last great throw. Clutch up and get ourselves a shiny spinda. Come on. No. Dude, that bird, I'm still heartbroken. I'm going to be literally looking out my window tonight. Just picture me looking out the window. It's pouring rain, and I have one hand up on the glass door, just looking out, wondering what that Zapdos was. Oh, man. I want to cry about that a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll get over it, though. It's going to be fine. I feel like the more I tell you guys it's going to be fine, I'm going to convince myself. But, yeah, I don't know. Dude, Edwin with the 5 gifted. Goes to Daniel, Ismail, Kobe, Tech, and Alex. If any of you guys are in the house that got gifted, make sure you thank Edwin. Dude, thank you so much, man. You don't have to do that. Make sure you guys drop a huge Texas-sized W in the chat for Edwin. Also, Edwin, man, I don't think that you're on the friends list yet, by the way. So, if you want to be added, I mean, you've done more than enough in support to be added to the friends list. The least I could do. So, let me know if you do want to be added, man. And you can drop your code. We'll get you out of it. Thank you again. 5 nifty gifties again. Absolutely crazy. Gifted for every time they try to run you over. Oh, my God. I mean, yeah, that's one way of looking at it. That's a crazy way to look at it. But thank you again, man. Like I said, let me know if you do want to be added. It's the least I can do. I have a Hundo Shadow Quilava. Should I use rare candies to evolve it? I wouldn't. I mean, you can definitely get the candies just from catching in the wild, right? So evolve it for sure. But I wouldn't use rares, I don't think. All right, sweet. If you want to jump in here, let's do it. Nini, I'm not sure yet, man. I knew once upon a time, but I don't know. Haven't rated this thing recently at all. I'm sure someone would know, though. Also, I know that Jerry likes these. He's a fan. Yeah, it might be in the Hundo command. 2113 and 2641. Okay, so it should be the 2641 we're looking for right now. Because, yeah, it is going to be boosted. Vets start at 68K. Canadian's different. Fair enough. I mean, still, it's pretty expensive, relatively speaking, for the average Joe, including myself. All right, 7 of us in here. Let's go. B Blondie says, you're the best YouTuber in the world. Hey, thanks, Blondie. Appreciate you being here and watching the videos. Thank you for the kind words, too. Kino says, yo, just found your channel. Pokemon ambassador from LA. What's up, man? Welcome in. We got 2 ambassadors in the house today. We got Dan and Kino. How's your day going? Sweet, 12 of us. Looks like another local must be in here. Marissa hopping in this one, too. But good to have you here, man. Was actually at, I guess, an ambassador meetup at the Santa Monica Pier when I was there for Unova Tour. I think I'm still in the campfire group, actually. I got a notification the other day about some meetup in LA, and I was like, oh, I'm not even there anymore. GTR says, how's your day going? Good. Yeah, it's going good, Kino. We caught a bird today. Our 20th Galarian Bird. This guy right here, which is awesome. He's not a shiny, I know, but, like, pretty cool. And we had a heartbreak as well. Oh my God, dude. There was a Zapdos on the screen and a 10K egg hatched. And by the time the 10K hatched, the Zapdos was gone. And I'm having a tough time getting over it because It makes me want to cry a little bit. 20th is insane, says Ben. Dude, it is, but at the same time, I mean, like, anyone who's watched the channel long term, I hunt the birds usually 3 to 4 hours, like, every single day, right? We stream every day. We hunt the birds every single day. So it's a lot of good luck, but it also is, like, we're looking for them, man. We're out there on the grind for these birds. Oh my God, Kristen. Kino says I can't even find one. I haven't seen one since a month ago, really. Dude, for me, honestly, I know there's a lot of speculation about like spot theory and stuff if they spawn in certain areas. I think they do. I see like 99% of my birds on the same routes. So, I mean, I pretty much just run the same routes, man, and seems to work for me. We have 7 shiny birds now and 20 birds total. And I think we've seen now over 25 birds in the last 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. And come on. Not looking shiny to me. And I think we said 2641, right? For the hundo on this guy. That's fine, though. First one of these I've been able to find today, so I'm kind of fine doing this. We first balled it as well. Yeah, looks not the best. We'll make our way back to the bird park, though, I think, where we caught the other bird today. We got 2 checks. Number 1 is a Ralts. 231 is a hundo. Number 2 is going to be a used to be very exciting encounter, Jangmo, but now we all have a gazillion and a half shinies. Reese says, if you're just joining in right now, double tap your screen, leave a like. It's free, it helps. It helps me be able to do this type of stuff every day. Have fun with you guys in these grinds. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be watching back that Zapdos like later tonight and just having a good cry about it. Just picture me with like a wine glass crying, looking at the Zapdos. I don't even drink wine, but it would just be like the first time so I can have a good cry. What's up, lunch? Hope everyone's having the best day. We're having a very, very good but conflicted day, lunch. We caught a bird and lost a bird. I don't mean we lost a bird because it ran away. We lost a bird because it poofed away. So, yeah. We're trying to mentally recover. Put the bird caught in shorts? Oh, yeah, I will. I mean, unless we get a shiny bird today, which I'm still hunting, man. Day isn't done yet. I got some more fight left in me. I got some frivolous rare candies to spend. Is it a good idea? No. Am I going to do it? Yeah. Ask myself all these easy questions. Obviously, I know the answers. Definitely having chicken for dinner and say it's Zappy. Yeah. Oh, my God. Every time I see a Zapdos, I'm going to be wondering. It was going to be weather boosted, too. I'm on a shiny drought for the birds of, like, the last, 60 I've encountered over the last couple of months. None of them have shined. Like, oh, man. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Gotta stop talking about it. It's a glass of emotions. It really is. Edwin says, make a clip of that Zapdos moment. The slow-mo, speed and Titanic music. Oh my God, it probably will. You know what's funny? I hate to say this, but as far as the internet goes for how videos do, it seems like videos of people in turmoil or pain do better than celebration moments. And what I mean by that is that there's more views on videos of, people falling off of bicycles than there is of people winning marathons riding bicycles, right? So that analogy is there to say it's probably would do pretty well. People being like, oh, look, he lost a bird. This guy's in pain. So maybe we will post that. I don't know. If it happened, at least it could be a laughing moment for other people. Definitely not me. Yeah, I mean, lunch, there's lots of material now. The ideas are flowing. Who gonna pay to be added? Not you, because you seem like you're the worst. So you can continue being the worst somewhere else, man. Thanks for popping in, though. Man, random anger out of nowhere. It's definitely a keyboard warrior for sure. Anyways, let's put up Zykes the next like goal. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal. Just random anger out of nowhere on that guy. Love when BT removes people. I mean, I've never even seen a comment from that guy. So yeah, which one do you want the most? For the birds right now, so my favorite bird is actually this guy. We have a Shiny Galarian Moltres. I know it's been bottle capped and stuff. It was a 14, 14, 14. So we increased one stat on each. So this is my favorite, but I think the next ones I want to see shine are going to be the Zapdos or the Articuno, just so I can have some more of them. Oh, Reese, you're good. Someone who, I mean, you know what else is crazy, man? People come in like that mad. You can raid anywhere in the entire world. So the channel memberships, if you're still listening here and stewing or making your second account so you can come back and complain, is to support the channel, right? To make sure I can do stuff like this and whatever. So if you're just here for raids, I'm gonna call people names like that, then, you know, there's lots of places to go. I can't imagine taking the time of your day to comment something like that. Usually I let them go, but like the you know, offensive names and stuff on the end, I don't know. Stop showing my bird. Yeah, it came from Dan, actually. I hate to give him credit, but he did trade me that. He traded me the Walmart Shundo, and then we bottle capped it. Dan, I wish there was a way that I could just get your name scrubbed off there, you know? When you go to the bottom, just go into my bird right here, and like just put your thumb over where it says trade from Dan. Wish I could go in there and edit that. It says obtained in a trade from, and then just completely blank, or from me instead. Mad BT is my favorite PT. Not even really mad, it's just like, I don't know. Anyone who types that kind of stuff, you know, it would be definitely a silent type for confrontation in person, but they're very, very macho on the internet because they don't want to pay $4.99. We should hear their complaints. Love from Paris, Ontario. What's up, Monty? I'm in Ontario too, man. The Ontario pride going on. Shiny Voltorb yesterday. Which one? Probably the Hisuian one, right? Dan says you want anger. I don't really get too mad, man. I just mean, it's crazy that people come in here like livid mad. I've never talked to in my life. It's like, oh man, hope life gets better. But if that's your attitude, it's probably not going to. Because it's all what you make it. So if you get mad about people playing a game on the internet, I can't help you. And it's kind of like the old analogy too, right? Like I've seen people like Mystic or like Dax or whatever streaming stuff again. Imagine doing that to them. You wouldn't dream of doing that there. So it's more of a respect issue, right? People just think they can come and demand things. Like I can't imagine the shoes on the other foot. Me and Mystic stream. I'm gonna unsub unless you add me. Like you just look like a dingus, right? It'd be embarrassing, but I guess if you don't have self-awareness, you don't know. You're not smart enough to be embarrassed, I guess. This gives us Vulpix. Dude, I hope we see one more bird. What about you? You know you're doing good when people start hating, says Kino. Dude, yeah, I guess, man. Hey, Garlic with a 20 says, bro, people pay money to support this incredible human. How insane. Wow. Thank you very much for the 20. You don't have to do that. Make sure you guys drop a W in that chat for the one and only Garlic Mom. Really appreciate that. The other crazy thing is too, I mean, if there was a normal conversation, not to dwell on this too much, but we do have a Discord where members host raids completely free. You know what I mean? Like there's tons of ways to do raids. Just with the sheer numbers, I can't add everyone. That's the only reason we do that. But thank you again for the 20. But that's what I mean. You know, like there's so many different better ways to deal with that. People are like, hey, can I be added for a raid? You tell them like, you know, you gotta be a member. But if you want to be added to raids for free, go to the Discord. That could have been a good experience for everyone, right? But instead it's just anger and name calling instead. I don't know. But thank you again for that. Hey, puppies. Got a few fish down here too. Number 2 is not a shiny. Can't wait for the water festival. This guy coming back. Whoa. Dude, my chat phone just scrolled. My chat phone just tried to put Kristen in the timeout. Remember that? Okay, do you remember that one time that by accident I like hid you from the channel? Again, by total accident, but it almost did the same thing to Kristen right there. Reese says the best $5 you'll ever spend. I mean, like, honestly speaking, we've been trying to tell people like lately, if you want to be part of the community, it's great. It's fantastic. Obviously, I love the support, but if it's just for raids, I actually encourage people to not do that, because we want people that are going to be here and have fun, right? We go on some grinds together, and everyone kind of knows each other. We all raid together and stuff, but you know, raids. Oh my god! I'll wait for this. Oh my god! There's a big ship coming in. Like I was saying, raids on demand. There's lots of places to go. Holy man. Dude, that was super loud. Aces, I have fun. Big tugboat, man. My goodness. He says he loves us. Oh my god. I do. That one time was so bad though. It literally was like, I think I was driving, my elbow put you in or like hid you from the channel or something. Very rude ship. Edwin says RIP to my ears. Yeah. What's up, man? Not much. But yeah, being around the harbor, there's lots of boat noise. There's like a big ship bell over there too that kids will sometimes ring. I usually jump 4 feet in the air when I hear that. It's loud, man. That thing had some bass to it as well. So RIP to the headphone users. My apologies. Why does it go off at 5? I thought that would be at like 6, right? Any nautical sailors in the chat know why that would be at 5 p.m.? Because I don't know why. Getting a storm. Yeah, hopefully it's okay, Queenie. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. Lunch says boats and ho-ohs. Absolutely. Dude, Shelter. Okay, I was going to say, we need you caught, man. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here. Dude, one of these fish-eating birds. Look at this guy. He's a savage. These guys swim under the water and like destroy salmon, and they come up and eat them like a pelican. Like, look at that guy's mouth. Doesn't look that big. He'll come up with a fish that's like 3 times as big as him and then just swallow it into his gullet. He's like, well, I don't know how long he's gonna be under. We'll see if he comes back up, but those guys are savages, man. They don't care about nothing. I saw a National Geographic. Those dudes are under the water swimming like a gazillion miles an hour and like just destroying fish. They're crazy. Phoebe, look like your eyes are popping out of her head from that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry. Anasonic says just subbed. Hey, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. As we're talking about the birds that are savages. Oh my god, lunch. I'm not even gonna ask it. There's a lot of them around here though. I think they eat like, obviously fish, but all kinds of stuff. They're crazy. Catch that bird. There's another one right here. Hold on. We'll go back. He might be too far away though. Let's give it a sec, because he's over there now. Tap to find the Pokemon. Put him here. No, I'm gonna have to overhand throw. Hold on. I took the balls away. What's going on here? Oh, that was close. No, I don't think I'm gonna get to catch him. That was pretty close. Dude, it's actually harder than it looks. Oh, that should have been, dude. That was an excellent right there. That was definitely an excellent. You have 21 birds? Do you think so? He doesn't count, man. He's more of like a Pelipper, right? Is he a Pelipper? Do I have a Pelipper in my account? I don't have Pelipper in my account. Just realized that. I was this many years old. How many Go Fests have you been to? In person, only one actually. So I went to the Unova tour this year in Los Angeles, and then I went to Go Fest in New Jersey this year. But believe it or not, the channel is turning 1 year old on Wednesday, next Wednesday. So yeah, I haven't been able to go to too many things because we haven't been a channel that long. So hopefully many more to come. About you? Yeah, Snack. I don't do coaching on how to be a YouTuber or anything like that. I just play the game and have some fun. So best of luck to you. But I don't do anything like that. The good news is though, YouTube does have lots of stuff like that right on YouTube, but again, not here. Hey, Garlic with the nifty gifty. Thank you for the gifted member after the huge donut. Let's get the W's in the chat again. Much appreciated. As you know, you don't have to do that. You've done way, way, way too much for the channel. Being one of our awesome mods here and everything, but seriously, thank you. Carlos says, I gave up on this day. Did the building not go well? Hopefully you're doing okay. Either way, thank you again for that. And all the member emojis, just so you guys know, everyone's saying, oh, they're so cool and stuff. She makes all of those. She does all the graphics and stuff for the channel. So she's the absolute best. Working overtime. I think she works harder on this channel than I do, if I'm being completely honest. So thank you for everything you do. And also, we're going back to where we caught our bird. We caught our bird in that luscious green area over yonder. And hopefully we can find another one today. Also, let's check for hundos. This little area in between here always kind of has like a lull in spawns. No hundos, no nundos. We technically caught 2 birds today. One of them doesn't count though. We got this guy from the pass. Sick background, but terrible IVs. And of course, not shiny. And then the Articuno, which is definitely a nice one. Kevin says, what's going on? Hope everything is good, bro. Everything's great, man. How's your day going? We're having a good day. It's in between events right now, so we're kind of just having a chill day looking for some birds. And yeah, it's a beautiful night for a walk. I am thoroughly enjoying my time. Is that from the track? The pass, like the go pass, yeah, like whatever this is called. Yeah, the go pass. So now there's other stages that are just dust and stuff, but I've claimed everything from there. What's your favorite shundo that you have? There's a couple of them. I'm a big Gen 1 guy, so maybe Venusaur. But as far as rarity goes, the Dynamax Shundo Entei. I love this guy. And then, of course, the Shiny Galarian Bird. Pretty hard not to love him. But okay, can we recoup our morale from that last bird encounter that we saw? So of course that wasn't even an encounter. We saw a bird and he ran away before we could get to him. So can't have that happen again. That's the only time I think that's ever happened to me, where I saw a bird on the map and couldn't click on him and then he just got away. So let's hope that never ever happens again. Hope you get a Shiny Galarian Bird. That'd be cool. I mean, the Zapdos I have is from a trade. It's almost a Shundo as well. The Galarian one I'm talking about. So this guy's good enough. I mean, like, as far as shiny G-Birds, it's still pretty good, but where I'm lacking is my Articunos. My Articuno, where is it? This is the best shiny one I have. It's still good, right? But, like, not that good. For a lucky trade, it's actually one of the worst outcomes you could have, so hoping to get a better one of those. Max Monday's Whalmer, yeah, coming up in an hour. Well, a little less than an hour. Sniff says, have to go. No worries, man. Thanks for popping in. Dev says, I had a bird on the map, didn't notice it was there, and then I swiped out of the game completely. I was told about it a few minutes after I missed it. Oh, dude. So you know my pain then. That was the first thing that's ever happened to me today. And, yeah, it doesn't feel good, man. Mine was because of the egg. But, man, that was... The more I think about it, the more it just gets worse. Especially because we're on a huge dry streak for the birds shining. So that maybe was going to be it. Favorite shiny mythical, says Nate. I think Mew. I'm a big Gen 1 guy. So I think I'd have to say Mew. Also, I might pop in and take that Terrakion from J Dukes. I haven't found too many Terrakions out and about. As I airball this guy. Let me get the next daily incense spawn, which is a Claunch Donkey. Not a red one, but cool. All right. Can I make it in here? Do we have time? Nice. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Let's get Lappy in here. Get the buddy hearts on him and stuff. At least it was Articuno, I keep telling myself, says Dev. I mean, yeah, dude, I know. It was a 1 in 20 to be shiny, right? That's my thing. It probably wasn't. It was only 5%, but you never know. And it was weather boosted too. So, like, I don't know, man. Could have been just a regular bird that ran away. Could have been a shiny 98 or something. It's I don't know. It is what it is. You have a shiny Zamazenta crowned? Yeah. I have both shiny doggos. I think I have a total between the Zacian and Zamazenta, maybe a total of 10 crowned. None of them are Shundos. I have Hundos of both of them, though. But all right, shout out to Jay Dukes for the invite. Hopefully we get something good. And there's our crown doggo right here. It looks so nice, man. The pink shield doggo is very, very cool. At first I was all in on Zacian, and I still love him. Don't get me wrong, the blue is fantastic, but the Zama with the crown form, I don't know, man. It hits pretty hard. What's up, Alexa? Kevin says, what's up? Not much, dude. How's your day going? Dre Cat says my old phone was broken so I couldn't play GoFest. Oh, no. Here's the thing, consolation prize. There's an event coming up, the GoFest finale event in August, and we don't have too many details on it yet. But there's a fair chance that these doggos could be coming back. They probably will. So we'll see. Hope Niantic doesn't nerf the dogs. I don't think they will. Usually what happens is when they release the stats and moveset before the Mon comes out, they have some crazy potential, and then they nerf them when they come out. So the fact that these are already out now, I think they should be strong for a while. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 2586, not super good. You want 2641. But here we go. Do we get a shiny? Come on. We do not. Next time Jay Dukes comes in the chat, we're going to tell him we're not friends anymore. Just kidding, of course. Zacian Crown's a tank. They both are. They're both very, very good. And I like that you can use them in D-Max battles. I really like that. Because obviously they don't Dynamax, but like they give certain boosts and stuff. Tony says, sup? What's up, man? We're looking for birds, but we just stopped to do a remote raid here quick, because why not? Calexa says, thanks for streaming every day. I really need that today. Oh my God, Calexa, I'm sorry, dude. That's terrible to hear. I didn't think that's where that message was going. I mean, my pleasure for, streaming and stuff. I truly like to do this, but condolences for your loved one. That's terrible. But thank you for being here. Always appreciate having you in the chat. And yeah, I hope things get better. That's terrible. Let's get some, on a different note, let's get some birdies in here. Tiger says, what's up, ET chat? How we doing? A little birdie told me you caught a birdie. Dude, we had the most up and down bird moments today, I think, ever. We caught a bird, Tiger, and then we had a bird that I came out of a raid, and there was a Zapdos sitting there, and I went to click on him, and a 10K popped up, and I couldn't click on him, and then he was gone. So, had one of my better bird moments today, and probably my very worst bird moment ever. I mean, the only thing that would be worse than that is if it was shiny and like the game crashed or something, but yeah, it is what it is. Good to see you though, man. Jay Duke says, VT never joined my raid again. Dude, we gotta go in here. All right, here we go. Remove friend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine just delete him on the live? Thanks for the invite, man. I'm just kidding. I was debating pretending like I'm actually mad. Dre, I think it's the Gyarados. If I had to pick just one, I would go with the Gary. Also, we got some more Yanmas up here. Favorite Mega, Gary as well. Gary's my favorite Mon in general, favorite shiny. So, gotta be my favorite Mega on top of things. Oh, Tiger, you're telling me... Dude, I'm like over 60 birds since my last one shined too. Like I'm on a huge shiny bird drought. So, yeah, I don't know. I would have died laughing if you removed me. I was thinking about it. Obviously, I'd add you back because you keep friendship level if you add back within 3 months, but I gotta pretend to be more mad next time. That's my new thing. People send me non-shiny raid invites, just boom, deleted right away. What if they added Arceus? They probably will. Not yet, but it will come to the game at some point. But yeah, we're coming up on the spot that we got the Articuno today. So we'll see. We did 2 laps. So it was on the second lap we got him. So do the same thing while we're here. Axel said never send anyone again. That was my my rule at GoFest too. If you do a lucky trade with me and it's not a shundo, boom, deleted. Just eventually gonna have 0 friends in my list. It's going down yelling timber. That's an actual Lapras, by the way. It's not a shadow one like my buddy. Shiny count's low. Shiny count's low, but we got a bird, so I don't care. Obviously, shinies are great. I'd love to get some of those. Also, J Dukes, if you're still here, man, I know you missed the cart, but it comes back tomorrow. For the water festival, it's featured again. So we got Redemption Round 2. I know you're looking for that like I am. So hopefully you get it, man. Even though you sent me a bad raid, I'll look past that this one time. Hey, Keto. Thank you for the dono. Make sure you guys drop a W in the chat. Much appreciated. Always really appreciate the support on the channel, helping me do grinds like this. So seriously, thank you. I saw that. They're trying to... Oh, yeah, man. And also, I don't know if you like him as much, but my big thing is Gary, right? Gary's in 3-star raids. So, that's cool. Definitely going to be doing those. Oh, we got Terrakion. Oh, we got 2 of them. All right, now I'm happy again. Let's go do those. I should have played that off like I was professional and already knew these were here, but I was this many years old when I learned that there was 2 of them. Also, what's Terrakion? Some kind of a bull? A bull with a huge back end on him, doing some squats. Gonna spam those? Yeah, man. Yeah, if you see something, let me know. I'll definitely hop in with you. They're 1 in 64 odds, like they're the same as any other 3-star, but getting a red Gary from a raid is sick. I've never got one. I think Garlic traded me one of hers. Oh my god, look at the wiglet emojis. It's the most annoying Pokemon you've ever faced. To bring down in a raid, probably the Primal Kyogres. At the wild area, we had lobbies of like 13 that were failing. And the reason why, mainly, is people trying to like piggyback and stuff, like jumping in with like a Wooloo. But I mean, like most raids, if you have 10 people, you're smashing it. But Primal Kyogre is just, he's a word that I can't say. Otto says, day 93, what a legend. What's up, Otto? But yeah, I think Garlic traded me that shiny fish. That's where my train of thought was going. One of these from her. That one's from Nate. That one's just caught in the wild. Yeah, this one was caught at a raid. You can see in the white bowl. So she got one of these once upon a time. How did this turn out? Yeah, like all my lucky trades do. Suck at catching Kyogre too. Yeah, when it goes side to side, it's a huge pain. Thankfully, I didn't have... Well, I did have a sweat with him, but we finally got him in the end. I think I got down to like my 4th or 5th ball. My 300k catch was this guy here was a hundo. And the other crazy thing is too, we were I think 55 raids in with no shiny. And I saw the hundo countdown. I was like, dude, it's gonna be a shundo, but it was not. Thankfully we caught him. I was gonna master ball this thing if not. I think we caught him with like 5 balls, something like that left. But yeah, Kyogre sucks. Like, I always rate it when the Primal comes back, but it's annoying because we'll have a lobby of like 7 people and I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose. Like, I don't know. Annoying to lose to him when you got 7 people. Swampert's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, at least he's got a double weakness to grass, right? So as long as you have good counters, I've always said this though, water type raid bosses seem tougher to bring down because no one powers that up. Like, everyone powers up dragons, right? If you go in, everyone's got a good Rayquaza or good Salamence or good whatever. If you go to water and grass, typically speaking, people don't really care about those as much. They don't really invest dust or XL candies. So when those raids come around, everyone's using bad stuff. What's up, ghouls? Good to see ya. How you been? Adnat, what's up? Mr. 1 billion XP, how's it feel? The Ralts Arena. We're going to do this Terrakion. We'll do the other one too, but I just want to walk up and get some Spawnitos on the way. And I am crazy low on Pokeballs again. I remember that Wild Spawn Latios event. Wasted a ton of Pokeballs. I think that was the Hoenn tour, right? But yeah, like anything like that, super annoying. Holy Yanmas. Give us the shiny of this guy, man. Would be a Dex entry shiny from one of the last shinies I need. I think from... This is a Johtomon, isn't it? Pretty sure. Terrakion is in raids. It is in raids. Okay, I think we'll maybe be able to get one more daily incense spawn and then I'll pop in. I think that's the play. Also a Cuffinia here. They could be a Didopotamus. He was not, and Grubbin. We waited all this time for Grubbin. All right, here we go. Rachel, I'll take a Raidorino. Sounds good. I mean, not for you, Rachel. Everyone but you. But let's do it, man. What do I use my last remote raid pass on? Terrakion's good. Depends what you like, but I mean, Terrakion's a very good fighting type, good rock type, so decently high top CP as well. But I can't really tell you what you can use your remotes on. It's really up to you. But I don't have a good one of these. I actually need XL candies for this. There's like a couple random raid bosses, like random legendaries, that I just haven't went that hard on. And like you guys know, I raid everything. Even if it's a stupid raid boss, I raid it like 100+ times. So, yeah, this is one of these ones I just haven't gone hard on for whatever reason. And it's good. Too bad I'm in a place no one plays Pokemon Go. Hop into some Discord groups. You can either do like remote raids with people or you'd be surprised. Some areas that look like they're kind of don't have a lot of players, dude, they just don't communicate that much. Dude, trying to open a Gatorade bottle with 2 fingers is tough. Hold on. This is not the play. There we go. Sweet, man. Got another one of these up on that hill again. Gonna have to trek up the hill over there to get to it, but whatever. As long as we get some Raidorinos in. Got Aaron in here too, the legend. Got Maddie P as well. Everyone hopping in. Let's go. Maybe I should use Poker Raid. I don't know the apps specifically, but I mean, a lot of people use the apps, have a good time doing them. So I don't personally use them, but whatever works, however you get your raids in, that's all that's important. Justice Squirtle says, what are you doing? I am raiding a Terrakion. And hopefully going to get a Shundo. Or if not, then I'll be a sad guy. But we got a couple of these raids in today, none of them even in the 26s. It looks like most people sending me these two have had weather boost. So as far as weather boost goes in this guy, you want to see a 2641, I believe. And all of mine have been in the 25s, so can't be much worse. I'm on another device because it's laggy playing Pogo watching the stream. Yeah, no worries. That's how my phone is too. Like some people I know watch my stream while they grind and their phone works good for it. But my phone doesn't. If I try to watch someone else's stream and like play at the same time, mine's pretty bad. But all right, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Again, 2641s we're looking for. Hmm, 2620. Okay, that's not bad. And the last time we stopped to do a raid, there was a Zapdos here the second we came out of the encounter. So hopefully we can replicate that again. And here we go. Mindy says hi. What's up, Mindy? Shiny, come on. Not a shiny. All right. How long have you been playing? It'll be 2 years in August. We'll pop back in and catch him. Don't worry. But not a shiny. Could be pretty good, though. Not too sure the stat build as far as Terrakion goes. Like, that could be a 93 or it could be worse than that. I don't actually know. We'll pop back in and give him a catch. Krista says my game crashed. Oh, no. I can't even send you an invite to that again. Faith got a 2676. T-Rog got the floor, so that was just a bad raid for everyone then? Aw, Kristen, I'm so sorry. Wish we would have sent you an invite. Because, yeah, I think if you try to snipe it, I don't know if it'll let you back in or not. What's that throw, man? What's that, brother? Brother, you. Bonk, there we go. Sweet, he's been caught. How good is 2620? Is a Walmart hundo, okay. Could be worse. It wasn't a good IV for Kristen, still sucks. Love your stream, hey, thanks, Mindy. Glad to hear you're liking the streams. All right, we're going to try to run across this highway here so we can get to that Terrakion. Because I could usually pass trick it, but now that the pass trick's not a thing, we have to run up hills now. So let's go run up a hill for science. See if we can grab this shiny. The great value Terrakion, yeah. He works just as good. But like if your friends come over, they're like, what's that label? You're like, eh. Show your highest CP Pokemon. I don't know if you're ready for it. These are the boys. I do have some that are in the 6Ks, actually. If I primal him, he's a 6658. But for non-megas, non-primals, these are the top of the list. Tranquil, no. We see like 4 of this guy every day. Dialga's running low. Let's do something about that. Yeah, that many. Sure. All right. Yeah, we got Max Monday coming up kind of soon too, so could do some more Whalemers. I think it's a full odds shiny. Don't know how good it's gonna be. You know what? I think it's not gonna be very good at all because it's not a G-Max and it's a water type. So I can't see it ever being groundbreaking, although it is a cool shiny. What's your favorite shiny Pokemon? Gyarados. This guy right here that I wish was a Shundo so bad. Maybe when the next time bottle caps come out, we'll use this. But I love Gary. He's so cool. He's a cool dude. Oh, Davey, I don't even want to tell you what happened, man. I feel embarrassed to tell Davey what happened. I don't know. Do we keep it from Davey or do I tell him? Let's get rid of these guys. There we go. Davey says, tell me now. I know, we want my pain and suffering. Okay, Davey, we're in a raid, right? We're in a Blastoise. I come out of the raid. There's a Zapdos. And a 10K egg pops up. And I spam through it, and by the time I spam through it, the Zapdos is gone. I'm on 60 plus birds, man, with between my last shiny. So, yeah, dude, yeah, it's heartbreaking, honestly. I'm still not over it. A 2610 for J-Duke took forever to catch. Should be pretty good, right? Well, decent, I guess. So yeah, 41's the hundo. Dave said I need a timestamp. Whenever the Mega Blastoise was, man. I'm trying not to think about it. You know what I said, Davey? I was like, I gotta make that into a clip because the world we're living in, I feel like that clip would do well because people are gonna be like, haha, this guy's in pain. I like that. So I'll make it into a short. I'm gonna be crying into my sleeve as I do it, but yeah. Mr. Grindz at it again. Always at it, man. But let's jump in on this other Terrakion over here. Get one more spawn so I can hang out in the shade. All right, here we go. Least favorite shiny, Bronzor. Bronzor is what's wrong with the world. Bronzor is the reason that we can't have nice things. Bronzor is... I hate what he chooses to be. Let's put it that way. JD says everyone likes to watch people suffer these days. That's what I'm saying. Dude, my analogy before I think was spot on. When it first happened, I was talking about posting a clip. I was like, the video of someone falling off of a bike and getting hurt is going to do much better than a person using that same bike to win a marathon and have a good time, right? Everyone wants to watch the guy fall off and get hurt. Some people might watch him win the marathon with a bike, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like the pain is going to take off. Is there a Pokemon you don't want? I mean, I always get at least one of everything for the decks and stuff, right? But there's definitely ones that I don't keep, for sure. Send some Invititos. Guess my favorite Mon. Is that Lucario? It looks like Lucario. I'm pretty sure it's Lucario. All right, here we go. What's up, Melissa? How you doing today? Leo, welcome in. Sweet, got a nice full lobby again. Daniel in there too. I think this might be best friends with Daniel, I think. Also, what am I doing? Just brand new to the game, man. Lapras should almost have his full heart so we can swap to Dragalge after. Really hope we find one more bird, man. You know what's funny is that Davey right now is farming through this video looking for that painful clip. I know that's what he's doing right now. He's going to come back in a minute and let us know that he saw it. Yeah, painful moment, man. That's we've had some big wins, some big losses today. We've loved and we've lost. You like Smeargle? I like the shiny Smeargle quite a bit. I ended up getting one on the last day when it was around last. Because we had the 5 snapshots per day for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, something like that. I got them on the very last day. Spirits is back. What's up? Also, if you haven't already, drop a like in the stream. It does bring some shiny luck. And we're pretty close to the next like goal, so definitely drop one. We're looking for, again, 2641. Really, really hope we at least get a good one of these today. Because, yeah, my best one of these, actually, no, it's probably that Walmart Hundo, the one we just got. John says, hi again. What's up? Heading back home tomorrow. Why the sad face? Chill says, don't have the shiny Smeargle. Yeah, it only gets turned on like once a year. Actually, it was once in the last 2 years it's been on. So, here we go. What do we got? 2571. That looks about right. Goku says, any luck today? We caught a bird. Caught an Articuno in random shiny timber. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. And shiny, come on. Not a shiny on this one. Do the same thing. Go for the quick catch on him. We'll pop back in. All right, got some friendship. Cool. Thought that would be best friends with, maybe not. Thought it was going to be best friends with Daniel. Maybe tomorrow. We got to feed our buddy again after, too, and give him a swap. There's a timber over there. Did get him shiny today. But the second one says no. Favorite costume shiny? I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. You know what? Maybe this guy. It's pretty sick. Like, dude, them giving him a crown, and that's pretty awesome. Like, and the blue on him. Come on, dude. Very sick. Yeah, final answer is that guy. And I'm racking up these hatch and egg quests right now because those are the ones that give you the boosted Stardust Pokemon. So I'm going to be leaving those in my stack for the next Ultra Unlock, which is next Tuesday. So I think we're going to have a 12-hour stream next Wednesday to celebrate 1 year of being a channel and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Because that should be the release of Lunala then too. We'll have the Ultra Unlock and Lunala in raids for the 12-hour stream. So that should go pretty hard. Looking forward to that. Favorite generation of Pokemon? Kanto. I'm a Gen 1 guy. I like lots of mons from other generations, but I'm a Gen 1 guy. Apparently I'm terrible at catching Terrakion too, so we'll pop back in and keep giving them a go. One shiny on the day. That stream's gonna go so hard, I can't wait. I haven't done a 12-hour stream since, I guess not that long, right? GoFest Global, we did back-to-back 12s. I streamed 24 hours that weekend in 2 days, so I guess it hasn't been that long since the 12, but I like the 12s, man. It's a lot of fun, right? Especially the Ultra Unlock is 4 times Dust and XP. So that area I'm going to have pretty much unlimited Pokeballs because the stops are crazy around there. So we're going to see how crazy we can go. I'm going to keep track of my numbers and we'll see if we can like crush some records as far as like XP and Dust go. Hopefully shinies too. You like Kalos because Greninja? Fair enough. I like Greninja, he's cool. Ever caught a shiny Tyranitar? Not as is. I have some. I have this guy that's level 50 actually. But funny / sad story, I had a shiny Tyranitar run away from the Go Plus at GoFest. We checked the journal after a raid and shiny T-Tar ran away. Illusion says BT's gonna go crazy. What's up, man? Dude, yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. We'll be celebrating 1 year exactly of being a channel, so it's gonna be a special day. I'm really looking forward to it. And it actually lines up fantastically, like I said. A very major, cool event going on when we hit our 1 year is going to be awesome. I couldn't think of a better way to spend it. My Shundo collection? Yeah, so we have 7 Shundos. The 2 this year is obviously the bottle cap Shundo Galarian Moltres, and then this guy, Dynamax Shundo Entei. But hopefully another one coming up soon. J Duke says at 25.58, I don't know if I can ever join a raid from you again. I mean, fair enough. I totally understand. I'd do the same thing, man. Just, you gotta do the delete live on streams, though. That's the only way to do it. The Torchy's a no, and I missed the quick catch. Nice. We're in the bird park. I guess we'll do one more lap of this area before we go. Yeah, exactly, Reese, is what I'm saying. He's got to do that now. It's the right thing to do. Favorite shiny legendary? I like Ho-Oh. I like the bird. And apparently I'm really good at missing quick catches today. I'm very, very good at that. Fair. See, this is where we caught our bird. So if history repeats itself again, maybe bird number 2, technically bird number 3 of the day, but we won't get into that, will be caught here. I still can't believe that happened, man. Like, that's just, that's a moment, like, the bird whole, like, didn't get to click on thing where we just jump in front of a bus and it says stream ended. And I feel like no one would blame me if I did that. I feel like that would be the right thing to do. I brought great shame to my name by missing a bird, so we have to just end it. Spirit says bird spot. My first ever shiny G-Bird came from this next Pokestop up here. Like this one right here. And it was the first month of release of the birds, and I was having a fit. Like, dude, people in the park here were running up, they're like, man, are you okay? Because I was screaming and about to faint. I was like losing my mind. It took like 84 balls to catch him too. The guy was making me sweat. Yama? Yama's like, nah, I'm not gonna shine. I got a lot of dragonfly stuff to get done today, so don't have time to shine. Stuffle, sir, excuse me. You have 15 hundos, nice. What's your favorite one? I haven't checked for hundos in a bit, by the way. I probably should have a look. Should have a look ski. No more hundos on the day, okay. 84 balls is nuts. It's partly because, like, I was having a full meltdown too. I wasn't throwing the best throws. Because, like, there was not many people that had caught a bird, a shiny bird at that point. It was in October, right? They released, I think, on the 4th of October, and mine was caught on, like, the 20th or something like that. So, like, there was, like, 1 or 2 videos online of shiny birds, but, like, it was kind of unknown if, like, they could run away or not, and, like, I was having a panic, man. See horror stories of the game crashing on shiny birds. Oh, dude, yeah, Jade, that was my thing too, man. Like, that on top of, yeah, I was saying before, I didn't know if they could run. There was like 1 or 2 dudes that had caught one on a video by the time I got mine. And like, it was unsure. Like, there was like a theory going around that if you took more than 5 minutes, they would run. Or like, they could run. It was like a 5% chance. Like, there was all these like obscure stats where I was like, dude, I don't want to be the first one to lose a shiny bird on stream, because that would be the worst. Dude, what's going on here? Hold on, let's restart. Game is bogging, man. You have a shiny Flareon? Yeah, I do. Caught Terrakion in the last ball. It's your first one? Nice. Homie's game crashed in the first shiny bird. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's like heartbreaking, man. I don't know what I do. I don't know if I could ever emotionally recover from that. Even that bird I didn't get to see today, we don't even know if that thing was shiny or not, and I'm still heartbroken over that. But, like, knowing a shiny bird got away, oh, definitely that's a jump in front of a bus moment right there. Got any tips to get a Gyarados? It's coming to raids this event, man. It's gonna be in 3 stars. So yeah, do the 3-star raids. Get yourself a Gary. He's a little bit of a pain to catch, though, I will say that. He's not a legendary, but he is tough enough to catch. So try to hit some good throws on him if you can. My God. Hitmonchan, sir. Bonk. We'll do one more lap of this park here. and then I'll go back to the city. Of course, looking for birds there too, but I think we'll do some Max Monday after this, do some Whalemers. Just for funsies, especially because Rillaboom can just smash them pretty quick. 2K eggs gonna be. Bondsley, Charizard says, how's the day? Day's been pretty good. Thank you for asking. Okay, we're gonna stack those. Get a Machamp, that's cool. Can't be shiny, because it does not have a Mega in the game. But here's the thing, I can't stress this enough. Ultra Unlock's coming up, right? Next Tuesday. The quests you're looking for are hatch and egg. And I'll show you why, because you're gonna want to keep your stack loaded with these if you can. These two right here. These are both the same quest. First one is Dino, so that's gonna be 12.6K for that alone. 12.6K if you catch this on next Tuesday with a star piece. So give it a berry, leave it in your stack. That is money in the bank. Number 2, even Trubbish, that's 750. So on 4 times, it's gonna be, what, 3K catch right there? Stack these guys up, man. That is free. Beedrill, come on. Oh, not a shiny, would've been cool. Craziest story was when I went to the mall and did my daily for 3 minutes. I walked inside, the last spawn was a shiny Moltres on top of my house. Oh, that's crazy. Dude, the house spawn shiny Moltres is nuts. Someone told me once, I think they were like in an apartment building, so they had like some drift and stuff, and they drifted and got a spawn. It was almost a hundo, by the way. Wild hundo Beedrill. But yeah, they were running the daily incense at home and only got 2 spawns, and one of them was a shiny bird. You just never know, man. Shiny birds are so sick. Coming to Europe. I mean, if there's a Go Fest there or something, yeah. Here's the thing, man. I'd love to travel and play the game. But the reality of it is, it's very expensive to travel, man. Like, unless there's like a Go Fest event or like a tour event, I can't usually justify them. Because I have no sponsorship, right? All of this is out of pocket. So if I travel to Go Fest, like I just did in New Jersey, when I went to LA in February and stuff, that's just all out of pocket, right? So I can do it for big events, but I definitely can't do it for, like, you know, just little events here and there. Lucky traded for shiny Zapdos. Got a 98 shiny. Oh my god, that's sick. Here we go, dude. Ready? Come on. Oh, dude, as we're talking about the Moltres, that is so insane. This is the 3rd bird of the day, and that marks all 3 of them. We've technically encountered all 3 of these as we're talking about Moltres, man. Okay, can we put 2 in the bag in the same day? I've never caught 2 birds on the same incense ever before. Never, ever once. Maybe this is the time. Just in case we catch this, we'll get out of the way here, because people are gonna know if we catch this. So due for a shiny, dude. That one that we didn't get to encounter today, I hate to say it, but that was probably a shiny, man. Either way, we caught a bird in this exact same spot today. Why not catch one again? He wants to come home with Articuno. Great throw for the win. We're going for the great throw. Want the circle set like that. If he'll attack now, that'd be great. Here we go. Here we go, the great throw. Not even a shake. Okay, well. All right, that's fine. Whatever. 3 birds seen today, man. I'm feeling good about that. Like, the thing is, he wasn't going to catch either way, probably, but didn't even think about it. But yeah, all 3 birds seen. I was saying before, I've had incenses I've seen like 5 birds, right? But I don't think I've ever seen all 3 of the different birds in the same incense. I think that's the first one that's ever happened. Yeah, and for anyone that doesn't know, I mean, like, that was our 20th bird we caught today. So we're stacked on birds, right? We caught this guy today. So, like, when I lose a random bird, like, that's not shiny, like, whatever. It's cool to see them. I never expect them to catch. But when they do, it's awesome. I hate when they don't even shake. So disrespectful. Dude, I know, you walk around for like 2 hours to see one, and they're just like, nah. That's why it's a big deal when you see them, though. 20 birds, indeed, yeah. 20 birds caught. So I was saying, my streak of, like, from the last shiny bird I've caught is like 60 plus birds. Actually, that was before today's stream. Like, we're way over 60 birds since my last one shined. So we're due, man. Bonk this guy in the head. Dude, that was like, as we're talking about J Dukes getting the Moltres, trading it for the Zappy, bird pops up. That was crazy. At the end of the day, you already got the best catch. Can you guess what or who it is? Reese, you're going to say it's you. I have a feeling you're going to say it's you, and I have to agree. Nundo, my favorite. Oh, you got the Abra? Dude, sick. Nice catch, man. Dude, I think I have one of those too. Now that you say that, do I have a Nundo Abra? I don't, never mind. That was gonna be a cool moment if I did, if we could twin on that, but. Dude, yeah. Dude, Jadux, if that was shiny after you're talking about yours, that would have been wild. Found a shiny Passimian, the monkey. Nice. My last shiny Passimian, I think, was a Dynamax one. Randomly, I'm pretty sure. Pori for a Critten, that's not shiny. Yeah, if we go look through my Monkey Mans, maybe not. Where do I pick up these random monkeys at? That one's a Dynamax. I like how he's slow motion when he throws his ball. Look at that. You can like spam him and he like freaks out. Look at him, he's galloping. He's running up on you. This guy's insane, man. You don't want to mess with him. Anyways, getting carried away. What about you? Pidove, I was gonna say, don't shine for me, man. Big birds only. Need that BBE, that big bird energy when a bird walks in a room. You just look at him and you're like, oh my God. Dang, nice. Looks like he plays b-ball. He definitely does. When is G-Max Eevee coming? Because I'm ready. Not you, Rachel. You like G-Max Eevee? I don't know. It's hard to believe. Hopefully soon, though. 20 birds is nuts. I caught Articuno on July 30th of 2024. It's my only bird. Reese, I got one bird. Yeah, they're tough to catch, man. I mean, like, here's the thing, though. Of course, I've been lucky and stuff, but it also is a combination of, like, I grind these spots where I see all these birds. I do believe that certain spots have better bird spawns than others. And also, too, man, like, I'm kind of a maniac. And it's minus 20 in the winter. I'm walking around for 4 hours every day looking for birds. Like, yeah, I feel like the more brute force you put in, just grinding daily incense, the better results you're going to have, right? You could get lucky and just run some small incenses and get them here and there, but I feel like the more you grind like this, probably the more you're going to get. Get a Flareon. Someone brought this up before. You get the train links? Yeah, actually, I got a bunch of them in New York. So because they were boosted, not boosted, but they were in the wild, I should say. So I got a bunch of these shinies, the chocolate train. Gonna remote a bunch of G-Max Lapras? Yeah, nice, man. I'll be doing a bunch of them. So if you want to pop into mine, feel free. One bird, plus someone gave me a bird because they were trespassing. They're trespassing while playing Pokemon Go. Wait, what? That's crazy. Bonk, what about you? That's where the good bird spots are at, behind the no trespassing signs. You know what else is crazy, man? I don't recommend anyone do this, but like maybe do this if your mom's driving or something like that. But highways, dude, highways are loaded with birds. I don't know if it's because like you're driving straight for like a gazillion years, but dude, if you run your daily incense on highways, there's always birds. Everyone tells me that too. I've tried it a couple of times, found birds. So like, does Pokemon Go want you to get in harm's way to get birds? Probably. I don't know. I'm not recommending you do it, but there's definitely birds there. There is 100% birds in the highway. Got another shiny Polar. I blame you and Garlic. Oh, the Scatterbug. Nice. As long as I keep winning. Yeah, I mean, dude, the Lapras shouldn't be that bad, though. I don't think. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, like, joining remotes, man, and losing them for G-Max stuff is super annoying. I know what you mean. The birds get in your way on the highway, just run over a Zapdos, clunk them down. I don't know what it is, but they definitely do seem to spawn on highways. And like, that's not like one person that's told me that. I've seen them before. Everyone's told me that as well. 4 Moltres in 15 minutes. I don't know if it's because how fast you're going or it's straight lines or what, but if you have someone driving you, I guess why not, right? Urban says, aren't you speed locked on the highway? Yes, you can't catch them unless you stop, right? But what you could do is like see them and then, you know, stop and pull over and catch them or whatever, but you definitely run into a lot more of them, it seems like, on highways. But there's a couple other decent spots up here on the pier. Actually, a couple spots before we leave the park that are known for birds. Garlic's first shiny bird was caught at like this stop right here. Don't even have G-Max. I've lost 5 remote passes. Oh, dude, yeah, that's no good. Man, if you join when I start for the day, we should be able to do a lot of them. Because every time like I stream the G-Max stuff, we have some like real strong lobbies at the beginning. But like 4 or 5 hours in is where it gets to be tough because everyone's like out of remotes and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to farming those. Old Ash says, yo, 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 what's up? They spawn despite the speed? Yeah, they do. So Incense is a little bit different than spawn. So like, because you're speed capped, you're not gonna see wild spawns, you're right. But your Incense will work. It's like the same thing. If you ever play this game on a boat, they don't make spawns in the middle of the water, generally speaking, because people don't walk there. But Incense will work. It'll spawn in random stuff on cue. So yeah, what you could do is drive around on the highway, see a bird, get whoever's driving to pull over, throw at them, whatever. Again, I'm not really recommending this. Probably don't do that because I'll get in trouble for recommending it, but they spawn there, so I don't know. Nick says nothing beats tech issues. Tech issues are the worst of times. Sorry to hear that, man. Hitmon. Looking like a no. What about you? Dude, we are almost out of Pokeballs again. Not even the Ultra Unlock. I just can't stop. Like, I can't stop throwing at things. Everything has dust. But we're racking it up way slower today. If I'd caught the same amount that I caught today on yesterday's bonuses, that'd be like 0.5 mil dust. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna try the crack of dawn tomorrow. Dude, what I want to do soon, I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. But there's a small lake near my house. And I checked the reception for stream and it's pretty good. So what I want to do one time is try to do the daily incense on a boat. Like drive around and do the daily incense. So again, there wouldn't be spawns like this. There would only be like incense spawns, but getting a bird on a boat, dude, that'd be so awesome. That'd be like the coolest thing ever. Just have to figure out like some like safety gear so like I don't drop my gear in the water, but command a shiny Yanma. I mean, it's the least they could do, man. I've been through this nest probably like 10 times since it swapped over. It's a full odds. But man, we're getting up there for encounters, right? Coming up on double odds. And such a good shiny too. Like it's such a nice one. We gotta go. Hope you get those birds. Hey, sounds good, John. Thanks, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for popping in. Got an Abra here for you. The person in the chat, you, by the way. What's up, Sarah? Well, let's check for some crispy hundos. And no nundos, and they're very rude. Very rude. Lapper's always needing some treats, man. The neediest guy ever. He says he's good and he's just chilling, but he always needs stuff. Oh, scratch my nose. Take my photo. Give me berries. What a guy. Miltank bringing all the boys to the yard. Easy title, BOAT stream. My God. It would be cool though. It's a smaller lake. So like, I don't think I'd have to worry about like, you know, the problem of like driving a boat while I do it and stuff, but would be awesome though. Colo says me again. What's up? I see the Articuno you got. Yeah. Since you asked so nicely, you can. This guy right here, not shiny, but like, whatever, right? It's a bird caught in an Ultra Ball, so sick. Lego's back. What's up? Greninja says, good night. Love the stream. Hey, thanks. Awesome to hear you're loving the stream. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully see you on the next one. My sister scolded me for what? Do I want to know? Also, Meryl going to be in the water festival tomorrow. Fans of Meryl will be psyched. Otherwise known as Garlic. Colo says, love the stream. Hey, thank you. Also, good reminder, if anyone hasn't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Pretty close to the next like goal. I'd appreciate if you drop one. It just helps other people find the stream and stuff. Also, where are the birds at? Where are those crispy feathered birds at? A certain avian species that everyone seems to like. That was Rhyhornius Maximus, wasn't it? I like him. Ah, he's not shiny though. Will this guy ever shine again? I don't know if he will. Cole says, I'm sub. Thanks for the sub, dude. Got any good shinies today? Not really. I mean, I got this before stream, which is cool. That on stream. We got a bird today, which is nice. Check out this too. So me and Garlic lucky traded last night. I know it's not a Shundo, but that's pretty sick. Like, this is a shiny that's only been out for 5 days in the history of Pokemon Go. It takes 1,000 gold coins to evolve. So this is debatably the hardest evolution in the game, and a shiny that's only been released once. I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm pretty stoked about that. How do you pause the Incense? Dialga, Origin Form Dialga has the move Roar Time. So that's how you can do that. But it only comes from raids. No, it's 9999. Yeah, which is one off of what I said. So pretty much, pretty close. Hope for a Galarian Bird. Me too. I mean, we've seen 2 today. Well, we've seen actually 3 today, but anyways, we caught one. Is it cold outside? No, it's pretty warm. Why do we keep getting that quest, man? It's actually not too bad if you complete it, but not looking to do that. Would you see more Galarian Birds when there's no event active? Yeah, that's kind of the thought. So the reason why is because there's not event spawns, right? So like when there's an event on, your daily Incense is spawning stuff from that event. When there's not an event on, it's just spawning random things, which is more likely to be birds and stuff, right? Almost midnight in Sweden for Sarah Dank. Thanks for being here so late. What's up, Brave? Dude, there's like a fish cleaning station thing over here right on the water. Man, that is stinking over there. Daily during Spotlight Hour. It's a bad idea. But I always forget. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too, man. I mean, I've actually seen a bird one time doing that, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Because, yeah, it's pretty much just going to spawn in a bunch more of the random Spotlight stuff. You're just paying a premium for a regular Incense. Bird spawn on the Incense, always override the other spawns. Even Spotlight Calm Day. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I always find I have better results on days like that aren't events, Davey. I don't know. Could just be like superstition. As we drop one, pour one out for the homies. Dude, much up. Stay, man. What are we doing here? Galarian Bird Lock, thank you. Love finding your streams. My feed always a vibe. Hey, thanks, Tape. That's awesome. Honestly, I just try to have a good time. I really obviously love playing this game and chilling with you guys, so it's a ton of fun for me too, man, but thanks for being here. Man, I think that's Tranquil number 5 on our screen, by the way. Once we get out of this encounter right here, I'm pretty sure that's the 5th Tranquil of the day. This guy. Hope it's a Zapdos. We had a heartbreak with a Zapdos already. Is it raining where you are? No. It's some clear skies. Wind is crazy. Yeah, I'm outside, right? So what's gonna happen? That's kind of the whole deal with being outside for the in real life streaming. So pretty, yeah, it's pretty nice here. But all these spots are gonna flip over. Should have Whalmer at these in 1 minute for the new Max Monday thing. I guess that's been happening now for a few months. Still feels kind of new. Yeah, hopefully at least see one more, because it's been, I guess, close to 3-ish hour daily incense. Almost missed the Zapdos and the incense today. Was scrolling through settings. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that one. That's the first time I've ever done that. Literally the first time. And it was far behind you. At least you got him though, dude. At least you got to see. That's the thing that's burning me, is not knowing if it would have been shiny or not. Slowpoke. You play Pokemon? Nice. Me too. It's an awesome game. We'll see what the balloon is, just for fun. Just for funsies. Ah, it's a ghost. Leave it there. Got that brass stunky. What's up, Kira? Dude, a lot of fish today. Loving that. Obviously no event on right now. It's just a random spawn because I'm in like a water biome, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. Not even half a shake. That was my Moltres, Davey. Saw one of each bird today. The Moltres didn't even think about it. And our boy, he got a Wiglet over here. Would love to get that hundo. I don't really trade for these, but I probably should. Just start re-rolling these in trades. But yeah, we'll see if a bunch of them popped around next. It is past 6, just past 6 now. Sarah says getting super late. Hey, sounds good. Thanks for popping in today. Enjoy the rest of your night. Flood watch here. Davey with the emojis. Oh my god. Davey's a special lad for that. So Whalemer right here. Let me get the next daily incense spawn and we'll pop in on that. What's your favorite Tapu? I'm not a huge Tapu fan. Maybe Finny. I like the water, I think. But again, not the hugest Tapu guy. All right, let's beat this guy up. You know, we'll just bring Rillaboom. And I'll bring a bird in the back, I guess. But, like, I don't think we have to bring, like, the whole tank strategy. I don't think that's going to be a thing we got to worry about. Thanks to Warlick for the emojis. Yeah, she's the best. By a lake or beach? Yeah, so this is actually one of the Great Lakes in Canada, but it's like the side pier area. But okay, well, I usually don't spam the actual moves for these, but I mean, with a 2-star, I might be able to just use the charge moves to just power it down. I would have thought this would be a lot more tanky of a raid boss, I guess a max battle boss, but it's not too bad at all. Probably still, yeah, we'll have to max still, but that's not bad. By a lake, says Togekiss. Yeah, so I've been noticing, I think that's why I get more like Magikarp spawns and stuff, is seems to be that Staryu, obviously Wiglets and stuff too. Which is cool, right? That's kind of what I like about this game, is you get different stuff depending on the different biomes that you're in, so. All right, should be a one-shot, nice. Well, pretty close anyways. And I think someone said we're looking for an 848 or something like that, right? Win 3 max battles is done. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Would love to get this guy. I want to see what the G-Max Whale Lord looks like, because this thing's already huge as is. There we go. And come on, shiny. Not a shiny. Wow, that one's 797. That's definitely the worst one we've seen of the day. We'll leave it in the dust. I guess we'll have a look at the IVs. Not quite the floor, but pretty bad. Togekiss sending 0%. Oh my god. The disrespect. Trade them on, we'll get rid of because we can't do right now. But yeah, I'm mainly gonna just focus on the daily incense. We'll do those as they pop up and stuff, but not really too keen on doing too many of those. Hopefully one more bird. Alex says, can I add you, please? No, man, not you. What's up, dude? How you been? What an absolute beauty in the chat popping in. I got a 790 for J Dukes. Oh my god. The thing is, it's not going to be super useful even if you get a hundo, because it's a water type, right? Which, I mean, like, there's way better G-Max stuff in the game too, so I don't know. It's cool. It's a great looking shiny. It's not like you're gonna need it to, you know, unless you don't have any G-Max stuff or whatever. Sup, bro beans? What's up, man? We got a bird today. You'd be proud. Dude, I had the biggest heartbreak ever. We caught this guy, which, yay, we got a bird. But I was coming out of a raid, and there's a bird there. It's a Zappy. And then a 10K hatches, and then it was gone. For the first time ever, I didn't get to click on a bird, and, like, still a little bit heartbroken over it. It's gonna take a while to recover from that one. Best bird of the law. Yeah, you're a fan of the Articuno, aren't you? I don't know. It's cool to catch one, though. That was the 20th one for our account. That is our 20th Birdimus Maximus. And then, yeah, we saw actually a Moltres as well. So we've seen all 3 birds today, which is great. But, yeah, I want to see the shiny. Drillbarino, sir. Getting some weird game lag around here. Clicking on things like 4,000 times to encounter them. It has my heart. Hopefully you've been good, though, man. I haven't talked to you in a while, so hopefully you've been good. Arlix from Chicago. What did you say? Chicago? Is that how you say it? Zapdos with a shiny. Yeah, thanks, Davey. Makes me feel great. I'm going to be thinking about that later tonight and having a cry. Yeah, Tiger, that'll be next Tuesday. I think next Wednesday we're going to have a 12-hour stream for the 1-year anniversary of the channel and stuff. So that's going to be a sick time to have that. Love you too. Yeah, thanks, man. Also, Magnemite. I'm not saying that sarcastically. I love Magnemite. Love the shadow, and we're going to pop in there after the next daily Incense spawn. Bonk. Lechonk is a no. Check for hundos again. No crispy hundos or nundos in the collection. And bird, come on. Bing, bang, bird. No, it's Magnemite. Yeah, all right, now I'm happy again. Let's do this. Let's walk right to the raid, because we wouldn't want to cheat from being 10 feet away from it and pass tricking it. Let's put, I think Lappy has the full hearts. He should be good. You guys can snipe this if you want it. I don't know if anyone does want it, but I need one more of these to finish the shiny shadow line. Game needs to give you a shiny bird. Dude, Tiger, I'm pretty sure that one that I didn't get to encounter was shiny, man. I'm on 60 plus birds since my last shiny. Like, oh, dude, I'm going to be crying about that. It was weather boosted too, because it was cloudy weather, so it would have been a weather boosted Zappy, and I'm on a shiny drought. Oh, it just pains me to think about that, man. Longest time one of my Pokemon spent in a gym was 161 days. I put one at like a summer camp once, because I was staying at a place in the winter, and like no one walks that trail, I guess. So it stayed for like half a year like that too, and then got destroyed. I'd fed that thing like 9,000 berries. Not actually, probably like 800 berries, but you know what I mean. Hope the upcoming event has a shiny Wiglet. Dude, that would be the best. I mean, I got my double XL one, and that keeps me happy. Every day I look at it, and it's just good to know that it's there. But the shiny would be great. And what do we got? Come on. 737. It's not going to be purifiable. Could be shiny. Either way, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we get. She's all shocked. And 1, 2, 3, green boy shiny. Come on. No. Just pain, suffering, and despair. So we'll bonk him on the head and move on. Man, I really thought he was going to shine. Anyways, what's going on with that raid? It says it's completed, but it has 5 minutes on it. We could go see if we can do that. I don't know if I'll get there in time, because again, now we can't pass trick stuff. Yay. Love that. Oh my God, big in the house. All the Wiggly talk had to stop by. Just the most aggressive name on your eyeballs. Your eyeballs feel violated from reading that name. What's up, Panda God? How you doing? Oh, we're back in the middle of the city, where big bird dreams come true. And I guess we'll go try to do that Terrakion. Can probably get there. If you guys can like snipe it quickly, should be okay. If I don't hit any red lights too, it'll be fine. I actually did see a bird up here one time. One time kind of recently we saw a bird up this way. You should see the Wiglet itself. Oh my God. DT needs to bleach his eyes after seeing that. Yeah, man. Some things can't be unseen. You should see the text chain I have with lunch. Would make you lose your lunch, insta puke. duck. This is not a blue duck. That shiny's so good. Just for the dex entry, man, I had to evolve one of these Psyducks into this guy. He's cool, I know, and stuff, but like, dude, he's nothing like that. He doesn't hold a candle to this confused duck right here. Again, cool. Don't jump on me. I know he's cool, but like, man, that's so much better. John says I'm back. What's up? Got a Squirtle. Nice. Do you have Gigantamax Gengar? I do. Which usually what I do right now is do a certain pass trick that makes a lot of us very happy, but we can't do that now. So thanks to the game. Glad to know they're prioritizing fixing things that really matter. If you guys can snipe this, that'll be cool though, because yeah, we're gonna get there with very little time left. Instead of pass tricking, I'm running across a road on a red light right now to make this work, so. This fixed things. Need the shiny Terrakion for Jean? All right. I'll send you one right now. Have you seen a bird yet? I've seen 3 birds today, caught one as well. We caught this dirty birdie. Didn't shine. IVs that only a mother could love, but he's still pretty cool. I like him. And let's go ahead and extend my daily incense again, because while we're in this raid, probably gonna run out. I said I wasn't gonna extend it again after this. And then I said that again and again. But we'll do that? Yeah, I guess we'll do that, yeah. All right, what shiny birds do you have, if any? I'm very pleased. Dun, 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 dun. We got all the shiny birds. As case is a beautiful rainbow. And this guy's a Shundo. I know he's been bottle capped, I know. I see the dumbbell, he's been hitting the gym. But I love them. All right, let's get into this raid. Let me get the next daily incense spawn and make sure this isn't a bird. Beachy's a trained professional. Yeah, I'm a trained professional at the running of lights. Dude, where's my next spawn, man? Come on. Ain't no one got time for this. Geodude's still in the map. Oh my God, this is gonna be cutting it close. I'm sorry. I don't want to miss another bird though. We will pop in here. So this is gonna be a spawn like now. Okay, it's Monkey Man. Glad we waited. Should I use a Master Ball on the Wild Lake Spirits? No. And I'm not even gonna support that answer. Just don't do that. I think Jerry wants one of these, right? If anyone else wants to snipe in, do your thing. Sweet, we made it. Hopefully everyone gets in time. I know it's pretty close, not that much time left on the timer and stuff, but we did the best we could. Also, I have Gatorade, all right. Loving that, man. Yeah, exactly, like Davey said. And they come to raids and stuff too, man. So like, I don't know, Lake Trio is kind of meh. I don't know if I'd use it on them. All right, here we go. Also, Alex, if you're still here, are you going to the road trip thing, man? I think that's like in your neck of the woods, right? I don't think I ever asked if you were going to that or not. Thank you for the invite. David says, like I said, yeah, you just said it's a waste of a Master Ball. They can't run. I'm the only one not rated up. There we go. Trying to do a Blastoise raid. We did a couple earlier. What could you use a Master Ball on other than the birds? Rilo, for me, I'd use it on like maybe a Hundo Legendary. Say like you got a Zacian Hundo on the screen, or like I don't know, Kyogre, Groudon, something like that. If you get down to the last ball, I'd use it on that, man. If you don't have one, like I was gonna use it on Kyogre. I managed to catch him in the last ball, or like last 5 balls, but I was gonna use it on him. All right, man. Gatorade's been done and dusted. Hey, thanks, Lego. What's up, Stefan? How you doing, man? Get a Shundo Kyogre? Dodge? No. I'm reading the comments. But also say hi, because that's what we say as humans. We enter chat. The more you say dodge, the more I'm not going to do it, just so you know. Terrakion's a beast, yeah. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's actually a really good raid attacker. Use mine on Hondo Kyogre, though, for Breezy. Yeah, I mean, like, I was going to do the same thing. I was going to do the exact same thing. But thankfully, he caught. All right, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. See what we get here. And that's terrible. 25.67. You want a 26.41. Pyro says, what's good? Sorry I'm late. All good, man. Beating some raids. Looking for some shinies like this one? No, apparently not. Also dodge. I mean, like, that's the thing. If we weren't gonna, like, if I had one revive left in my account and I wasn't gonna beat the raid, sure. But like, there's like 10 of us in here. People are like, oh man, you're reading the chat, not dodging. Like, who cares? I couldn't think of anyone who could care, especially not me. Bonk. There we go. 25.73 says Critten. Used a Master Ball and a shiny Jacket Snorlax, my favorite Pokemon. I mean, yeah, Storm. I was going to do the same thing at the wild area. If I got a Shundo Gyarados, there were some Hundo callouts, right? And if one of them shined, so like I knew it was going to be a Shundo, I was going to do the same thing. Just because like favorite Pokemon in a Master Ball would have been sick, but yeah, I didn't end up finding one. Dodge if I'm soloing? Yeah, Charles, I mean, like, I obviously know about dodging and stuff. But for me, I usually prioritize just reading chat. If we're going to beat the raid, I can kind of just blindly tap on it, right? So that's my 2 cents on it. People always come in, they're like, oh man, you don't know about dodging. Like, well, we do, but I prefer to be more interactive and just read the chat. How does the dodging work? If you swipe to the left or the right before they throw the attack, you can get hit with less damage, pretty much. But I might do these Whalemers too if we get a spawn here so I can check what it is. Because after that one raid, we did get a bird, so I want to make sure we don't get a birdie here before then. And we did get a bird, but it's a pick-a-peck. Guy skirting back there. All right, let's jump in over here. Bring another multi. Not gonna lie, I never dodge. That's how I go through life blindly, says Lunch. I do that if there's a limit. Yeah, I mean, like Pyro, same. If we're not gonna beat it, and like I'm trying to like keep my Primal Groudon alive, or like something that's gonna be a heavy hitter damage, sure, dodge. I understand, but yeah, people. I mean, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. We got like 11 people in there just melting them. I don't think I lost even one Mon in that entire raid, so. Yeah, Kristen, this area is just filled with horrible drivers. Not really sure why, but it's every single day. All right, almost there. The thing is, it's not like, oh, you know, like there was one day where it's like people bad driving. This area is like notoriously bad for driving. And that's probably the reason that people get run over here all the time, like the one time I got hit. It's crazy, man. Cancel you one of them? No. Believe it or not, I've never in any of my years driving even come close to running anyone over. Because my eyeballs work, and they tell my brain not to do that. But everyone around here, for some reason, I don't know, half the people that almost run me over are looking right at me. And I'm like, man, I'm a guy. Like, what are you doing? And here we go, shiny. No, 800 on the nose. We'll give him a bonk. And let's do this one. Now I'm just dropping birds like they're going out of style, man. Well, I'll drop a Zapdos here for good measure. And then get back to the daily incense. I know. The whales are kind of secondary for me. I'd rather get birds and stuff, but I mean, all in all, I know that we only got that one shiny, I think, so far today. But catching a bird's cool. We've seen 3 birds. Been pretty good. People in cars are always in a hurry to go nowhere here as well. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't understand it, man. The big thing, I don't want to get into it, the big thing around here is, like, the city has a huge problem with, like, heavy substance abuse. So I think half the people driving around are, like, out of their mind. Everyone that almost runs me over has their mouth open. You're like, man, why is your mouth open while you're driving around? I don't know. You can usually tell. Pacquiao says, get the purple whale. Let's get that. I'd love that. Also, I was saying that Gengar has the best teeth in the game. Whalemer's got some nice ones too. He's definitely been seeing the dentist for his checkups. Lego says, gotta go. Let's have a whale of a time. I want to evolve one of these, see how big it is. That's what she said, but I mean, like, Wailord has to be a colossal tank of a mon. If this guy's already that big, Wailord's gotta be huge. Second most DUIs in the country, almost first. Oh my God, really, Lunch? Dude, here people aren't driving around like drinking though. I know they count the same. People who are driving around here like messed up on like other stuff, I think. And Shiny, come on. Wow, dude, 779? Tell me why. Dude, that's definitely gotta be the floor. That's gotta be George Floros right there. Ready? Yep. Wow. Wow. Let's just have a moment of silence for these IVs. Wow. Anyways. The Tendo, yeah, I know. A certain Irishman would have liked that. That's terrible, though. Oh, nice, dude. Shiny Torchic. Sick. Dude, I looked away at the chat for 2 seconds. Shiny Torchic. Love this shiny. That's a quality one to get. Hopefully he's good. I'd love to have a good one of these. But right after we pop out of the Whalemer, just a random Shiny Torchic. Boom, middle finger. Still cool though. Hold on, let me check for spawns quick. Love this back to back. It is not. But man, Torchic is pretty nice, man. That's a nice one. And you know what? It was close enough. Pacquiao was calling she was calling the purple whale, but close enough. It is a shiny. It's not the right one. We'll name that one. I actually love the Shiny Torchic. I think that all the Gen 3 Mons, or the starters, are all really cool. Made me come into lurk mode. I do love the Shiny Torchic. Dude, he looks so nice, doesn't he? Is the baby Shiny Moltres? Are Nundos better than Hundos? They're more rare. You can only get a Nundo in wild, non-weather boosted conditions. So no raids, trades, research, any of that. Has to be from the wild. This didn't catch, by the way, but it's weather boosted, so could just be a pain, but that's also could be a Dittopotamus. Oh, dude, that's a Ditto for sure, man. Certified Dittopotamus. Dang it, dude. Pacquiao says, such a good shiny, thank you. And no worries, I mean, you kind of called it. It was literally the next spawn, so close enough. I think they're both full odds, too, so. But nice. It has been a bird-themed day today. 3 Galarian birds, 1 Galarian bird caught, and of course a baby bird that everyone seems to like. Also, Lapras is still sitting here. Kitty Rat says, hi BT, what's up? I wonder if I can cross on this side. This looks maybe safer over here. And it looks like this is Terrakion Raids. I don't know if he's boosted or not. There's another Whalemer up that way as well. And speaking of Hundos and Nundos, we'll have one more check. We checked just before that, but still got another 12-ish minutes left from the daily insights. Enough time to cook up a bird. Panda God says, gotta go. Sounds good. Thanks for jumping in today. Tortuga has boosted shiny odds tomorrow. Oh yeah, for the water festival, right? Makes sense. Great looking shiny. Definitely down to get some more of those. Gave me an error I've never seen before. In the game? Yeah, we'll go walk up under that gym here. That blue gym has been known for some birds from time to time. Could do G-Bird Avenue one more time today too. You know what, why not? It is a bird type of a day. Holy Lapras. Everywhere. Let's feed our guy here, and then we can swap to the Skrelp. A shiny bird's coming your way. Not a great value one. I hope so. We are over 60 since the last shiny bird. My last shiny Zapdos was like 2.5 or 3 months ago now. We're 60 plus birds that I know of. Here we go, 12K. So land it, maybe a female. It is not a female, and I know it's not good. I think you want like 623 or something, right? Didn't catch the raid Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, they're tough to catch sometimes. Hopefully it wasn't a good IV. But yeah, that Zapdos today, that one hurt. For anyone that missed that, I was coming out of a raid, and we saw him on the map, and then a 10K popped up, and by the time the egg hatched, the spawn was gone. So we didn't even get to check that Zappy. And part of me, I mean, it's eating at me a little bit not knowing if that was shiny. It probably wasn't, but I don't know. What time did this happen? It was right after the Blastoise. Like I said, I'll probably make it into a clip because unfortunately, everyone likes to see people in pain. So I'm sure that everyone would enjoy watching that. But yeah, it was, dude, I was like devastated. I was like, oh my God. Never has that ever happened to me before. Drill Burrino. Yeah, we'll walk the G-Bird Avenue one more time. I'm kind of cutting this weird method up here, but why not? Need one more in the line for the, for the Smoliv. It's a cool shiny. It's not so bad anyways. Not a huge Smoliv fan, but the shiny's pretty good. Also, female Nidoran nest. Not bad. Can I pop in the gym? We can. Let's throw down, let's put Shiny Tropius in here. That's cool. I like him. Yeah, G-Bird Avenue is pretty much where this Whalmer is, way up there. Beside that gym. So we'll make our way over there. At least cover that one more time. Yeah, I guess the daily incense been going on for, what, like 3.5-ish hours now? It's a female shiny Salandit. Didn't know it was rare. Oh, the regular non-shiny. I was gonna say, yeah, it was turned on shiny for the Go Pass in like May or something, and people were getting it as a glitch. So I do have the female already. I didn't get the shiny one from the past or anything. And Salazzle's really cool. How do you spell it? Is it in here somewhere? This guy. This girl, I guess. And that's just a bad one that I evolved. I think that was the first one I got, but roughly a 1 in 10, I want to say. I think it's around 1 in 10 to get the female. When that shiny actually officially comes out, going to be a huge pain to shiny hunt that. Because it'll still be egg locked, like for sure. Evolve them on, okay. Panda Riz was up. Notice how the accidental shinies only happen in Japan? I mean, it might just be because that's like one of the earlier time zones though, right? So they might like make a mistake and then people post them and then they fix them by the time it gets to our time zones. That would be my best guess on why that happens. Kind of like how they make all the mistakes with like New Zealand and stuff too. I don't know if they're like intentional, like to get hype up or what, but they might just be like full on mess ups. Rachel says, all right, friends, time to clock in. Hopefully you have a good night tonight. Thanks for everything that you do here, by the way. You and all the mods are crushing it every day, and I appreciate every single one of you. So have a good night. I'm sure we'll get talking before too long. Ooh, spin to quest. Rachel says toodaloo. Spin to quest. A certain Jay loves those. That should be a given for the grade throw on that one. This one should be as well. We're going to try to only go after mons that have a decent sized hitbox. And you know what, for the evolve quest, let's evolve this guy. Why not? Should give us a check, I think, for Eevee, but randomly Dedene's in here. How does that make sense? Doesn't evolve. And there's another one that's in there too that also doesn't evolve. So, yeah. Jay says, love me a Spinda. Me too, man. I don't know why I read that in a hillbilly accent, but I feel like it was warranted. This guy should be an easy grade throw. Nice. I guess I can nano these guys too, right? Yeah. Give these guys some nanners. And we're gonna have to beef up daily incense one more time, even though I said I wouldn't. Sure. That should be enough time to cover G-Bird Avenue. I've never heard Jay in my life, but I know he doesn't sound like that. It'd be a lot cooler if he did, though. And there we go, a check for Jay. I don't know which one it is. The top one, right? No, the bottom. I think the top one's the Evolve. Let's see what we get. Number 1. Yeah, Kamala. This is another thing. In the Evolve quest. Tell me why it doesn't evolve. That just doesn't make sense. But this one right here for Jay, we got. Nope. Try that again. We got. Not a shiny and not good. What's up, Cheryl? How we doing today? I like how when you click on Passimian, he just throws the ball in the air. It's like you caught him doing something bad. All right. The quest for birds continues, and it's been very successful. Like I said, 3 birds seen on the day. A 3-bird day is nothing to shake a stick at. It's definitely a good thing. Not sure why there'd be people shaking sticks at that sentence, but it's something that's said. Yeah, lunch. I think it's definitely taken a load off. To be fair, Nightbot is modding on like 100,000 channels right now, so maybe someone broke him. Which is the quest for Spinda? The 5 great throws in a row. Yes, the make 5 great throws in a row quest is a Spinda. 523 is the hundo. Howco Trailers, Uncle Tony, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Let's see. Could be Beldum, we'll leave it there though. We'll leave it be. How do you stack up balls? You have a Pokestop at your house? I do, but I mean, I mainly just play in areas that have a lot of stops. Like, even though I do have a stop in my house, you can only spin it once every 5 minutes. I mean, even with the Go Plus running, I can't be awake every hour of the day, so I do keep it on. But roughly between like the time I go home after stream and the next morning that I farm it, I can pick up between like maybe 300 and 500 Pokeballs, which is great, but I'm catching like 1,200 per day, so I have to be around stops. And even right now, I'm like ridiculously low, right? Like that's some of the lowest you'll see me have. Come on, give us a bird. If we run into a shiny bird right now, I don't think we'd run into Ultra Balls. It would be close though. Definitely would be close. Game Boy Tim, what's up, dude? No new hundos, no new nundos. Got like 2 of each in the last couple days, and then none today and yesterday. 53 Ultras now. Dude, I cannot stock up to save my life. But yeah, going to the university next weekend and stuff should be an unlimited supply. My problem is I never stop catching, right? Like I'm addicted to catching things because everything could be a hundo. Everything gives you dust. Everything gives you XP, right? Like it doesn't make sense to not catch things. It's different without Nightbot. Dude, another Tranquil, man. That's like number 6. So these spawn in bird spots, by the way. And before someone says it, yes, I know he's a bird. I mean, these spawn in Galarian bird spots. So yeah, it's kind of a pain. When you see these guys, it pretty much means it could have been a bird instead. But this is G-Bird Avenue, the street here with this gym. We're gonna turn left there. And we did get a Zapdos there yesterday. It's a very, very good bird spot, typically. I'm gonna try not to catch some stuff until we at least spin these gyms, but it's kind of killing me, man. The Go Pass, we've claimed everything out of there today. Which I'm planning on starting the stream. So the 12-hour Tiger, I think is gonna be 10 to 10. 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. The reason why is I live around, like 2.5 hours away from the university, so I'll have to get up super early and drive there so I can set up and stuff. And then that way too, I can hopefully make it back home just after midnight. After the streams, I think that's the best way to do it. Saturn Dragon says, hi, what's up? So the thing where birds are always in certain spots, true? Not always, but yeah, like, I mean, I find most of my birds in the same spots. So, can you find birds in random spots from time to time? Sure, but it seems like there's certain spots that spawn more birds. Seems like that anyways. In Tiger, we never actually figured that out. I think we handed off the task to Rachel. And we were gonna do that today, but we will give that away at some point. We'll let Rachel handle it because I think she wanted to, but power 5 times again. 15 times. Saturn says new here. Thanks for joining up. Good to have you here. We're looking for birds. We actually did catch a bird today. Not that one. This one right here. So you can see the date. We caught this today, which is fantastic. And we've seen 2 other birds. We're looking for some shinies. Hey, what's up, Boogs? Good to see you, man. Nick, so Lil Tank gifted, he donated $20 yesterday with the hopes of that we could give away a friends list spot for that. Then we did like a draw, but then Rachel won it, and then Rachel was gonna give it away, but no one picked the number from her, so we're gonna do it again when she's in here. But it slipped my mind. But yeah, very nice thing to do. It's a very, very kind idea. From Little Tank to do, man. So this crossing right here where like these 2 power spots are is really good for birds, and then the one we saw yesterday was down here. So we're coming up on a few spots that are typically pretty good for them. Trying my best not to catch things on the way. I guess we got a few red balls to throw. Come on, give us another bird. A 4-bird day would be fantastic, even if it doesn't shine, but I feel like we're due, man. And the boost right now would still be, I guess, favoring Zappy. But we found the other 2 birds today with having the same weather boost, so you really never know. I was telling someone yesterday, they're like, oh, I'm waiting to go hunt birds because it hasn't been windy weather today. And I was saying, you can really find birds in any weather. Like, good example today, we found all 3 of them. Only one of them was weather boosted. Okay, this crossing right here. Let's see what happens. Come on, spawning a bird right now. Oh my God, get some bird food. Maybe the next one. You have a Schlundo Pichu? No, I don't. These are my Shundos. So we have 7 in the account. Galarian Moltres, got the Dynamax Entei. Dragalge, which I should swap that to my buddy. The Venusaur, Runerigus, Pineco, and Gudra. What about you? Yeah, need that BBE Tiger. You're onto something there. You have a Golduck Shundo? That's cool. I like the Gen 1. I'm a big Gen 1 fan. Okay, let's swap these. Dragalge, there we go. We'll throw up next there, the 305, I like it. Almost pinned the wrong one. Oh my God, there we go. And for some reason, a lot of times when I'm like feeding, I think yesterday we were feeding our buddy in this exact same spot when we came back and there was a bird here. So let's try to be quick about this if we can. My God, dude, he's taking forever. All right. Dude, there we go. Bird? Ah, it's Shelmet. Okay, fair enough. This could be a Ditopotamus. What's up, Dylan? How we doing, man? Well, yeah, we did catch a bird. For anyone that's jumping in right now, we caught this today. And it's my 20th Galarian bird. We now have 20 G-birds in the collection, which is fantastic. I mean, these are not easy to find. They're not easy to catch. We sure put in a lot of work to get these. So very, very pumped to hit 20 birds in the collection. Go Plus turned off, noise. Yeah, Pyro for sure, man. Love to see some new faces. 20 is a lot, yeah. 20 is great. I mean, I'm always happy with the number of birds we have, but the grind never stops. Always more room in the collection for birds. Doing fine, got a shiny bag on. Nice, dude. Spin some gyms or stops. Okay, I could power something up for those rare candies as well. I'm trying to think what I should power up next. I don't actually know. We powered up the Lando to level 50 yesterday. There was something else we 50 maxed yesterday too. Lord Vesta was fire, dude. Yeah, Leo, that was crazy, man. Yeah, and then I ended up with the Volcarona. So this is the same IV, this one that I already had, but we're working on level 50 in this one because that's sick. Yeah, the one that we actually hatched is the identical IV. Like, very, very awesome to have this family as shiny 96s. That is the rarest egg hatch in the game. This gives us Slowpoke. Pyro says, I feel bad I have more hundos. I'm gonna have to trade you some of my spare hundos. Give me some hundos. They wouldn't stay hundo. Just so you know, if you ever trade a hundo, it will not stay as a hundo. Always re-rolls the IVs. Wow, do we have 3 of these? I feel like we gotta power something up just for that. This is the Eevee family. Let's go with, I guess I'm gonna do these eventually, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why not? Get some rares, man. Why not? Beautiful. 9 rare candies for something I was gonna do anyways. We got the Swiney, Mr. Swinerson, Scraggy as well, Swablu. 5 minutes left, man. 5 minutes left to cook on our daily incense. I really hope we find a bird. I know that's like an obvious statement, but really hope we get one more shot at a bird. Do you know, Tony? I do. We've made several trades in the past. Actually, we traded birds. One of the craziest videos on my channel, if you want to check it out. We traded Galarian Articuno. I gave him an Articuno for this Zapdos. We both got the same IV. He had a little bit different layout of stats, but he got a 93, so did I. But that's from him right there. And then I think we traded Frigibacks in New York, which he gave me a good one. I unfortunately gave him a stinky one, but it is what it is. Saw someone with a bottle of beer in their car. Oh my God. I've seen that a bunch of times before, not gonna lie. Caught a level 1 Moltres. It was a shiny. I'd love to get that, man. The Timberino. Hey, Wolverine says double tap the screen. What's up, man? Dude, I know that you have a lot of these too, but we caught this today. Are you so proud of me, Wolverine? Are you happy now? But good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. I give Wolverine a lot of flack, but he's an awesome guy. I feel like that's the way it is. If you don't rag on your friends, they're not actually your friends. Hundos? Emojis, okay. That was almost Hondo. No and no. Fair enough. I don't run my daily incense. Yeah, Wolverine's too good for the birds. This guy doesn't even run his daily incense. Also, fun story with Wolverine and daily incense. This guy has a bird caught in a Pokeball from the Go Plus. What kind of psychopath is running their daily incense with the Go Plus running? That is certified psychopath stuff right there. That's like Netflix documentary psychopath stuff. You're gonna see like the next crazy documentary movie that's just Wolverine with his Go Plus out, catching birds. Tiger says, that's insane. Yeah, it is. Do you remember Flame? Yeah, I know Flame. Of course. Pops in all the time. Favorite Pokemon in the game, says Linda. Gyarados. I'm a big fan Where's this? This guy right here. Call me Ted Bundy, says Wolverine. Oh my god. I guess if he got like really into catching Galarian birds with the Go Plus. All right, managed to scamper across the road, save ourselves some time. No. Dropped my Gatorade though. At what cost? Kitty Rat says, remember me? I do, yeah, of course. Hey, what's up, Antonio says, how are you doing? A little birdie told me you got a birdie today. Galarian Articuno, right? We did. Dude, Antonio, I had a heartbreaker today, though. I've seen 3 birds, right? We saw all 3 of the birds. And my Zapdos, I was coming out of a raid, and I saw that a Zapdos on the screen, and when I went to click on him, a 10-kilometer egg popped up, and by the time I got out of the encounter, it was gone. So, it was... Didn't get to check the Zapdos, so I'm pretty sad about that. I don't know, but we did catch a bird. So it's been a good day, but it's also been a tough day with that. Let's extend this one more time. I want to try this spot here. Snack says, how do you make your incense last so long? Just like I just did right there. So Origin Form Dialga learns the move Roar Time, and you can pause Incense, Star Piece, Lucky Eggs, Daily Incense as well. So it costs you candies and Stardust, but if you really care to do a big long daily incense, that's how you do it. And Tony says, no, man, dude, I know. And 60 plus birds is my last shiny one, man. So like, it's kind of killing me not knowing if it was going to be a shiny. It's so sad, but this is the one that we caught. It's not very good, but like, that doesn't matter. It's still pretty nice. And then we saw a Moltres that ran away. But yeah, the Zapdos, man, oh man. I'm still devastated by it. So Snack, I think it's gonna come for an Origin raid day. It's not been guaranteed yet, but there's apparently an Origin raid day scheduled for August. And it likely is gonna be Palkia and Dialga. So I can't promise that that's what it's gonna be, but looking like they probably will come back. 2K coming in. I feel like it's this almost every time. And probably 484 or 486 for the hundo. But hopefully we can find at least one more, man. One more in these good spots around here. Origin Form Bronzor. Dude. Here's the thing. I guess it technically could be Giratina. What would be the smartest and make everyone happy is have all 3, right? Have Giratina, have Palkia, Dialga. Complain, you get the pain. I prefer if you whine, it'll shine. I like that motto better. That's just me. Spin some Stopperinos. Getting a lot of these power-up quests, man. Which I really don't mind. But hopefully we at least get something else rare. If not a bird, something else rare. But any day catching a bird on stream is always it's always an awesome moment. Even though it's a bad one, it's our 20th Galarian bird. Fortnite says I'm back. Had the live in the top corner while walking around with the daily incense. Nice, how did it go? Get anything good? Sodic is a no. And still no hundos in the day to my knowledge. Even though we've caught quite a few things today. This spot with the 2 gyms up here has been pretty lucky for birds and rare spawns anyways in the last little bit. Got a Pidgeotto. That's pretty rare. I mean, you don't see them too often. I feel like that's like the same spawn rate as like when like a Zard pops up or whatever, but it's still cool to see. Weird enough, I didn't have that shiny family evolved. I finally just did that like 2 or 3 nights ago just to get it registered and stuff, but yeah, I didn't have that shiny family evolved for a while. Okay, we'll see. Not this spawn, but the one that's right under these 2 gyms. That's what I have kind of high hopes for. For our next 2 minutes of daily incense, man. Can we make it happen? Get the fourth bird on the daily? I don't know. Phoner says, hello, BT, what's up? Trico. Bonk, there we go. And it's a seal. Always tough to see the spawn under the gyms here. But all hope is not lost. A couple other bird spots we can maybe make it to before the daily runs out. Slugma over here. Cool. Got a wild Beedrill in real life buzzing past me. Oh my god. Come on. 2-ish minutes left in the daily incense. Got a minute 30 on Dialga, 1 minute on the actual incense. How many shiny Hosui and Lilligant did you manage to get? Antonio, only one. We got this one was a shiny 96. But I actually wasn't feeling too well that day, so we cut that stream short because yeah, I was not doing too well. The heat was really bad here that day. Luisa sent me a Lapras with a bow, I think. Hold on. If I go to this, can I RSVP it for a different time? Wait, it's a shadow. What? Am I seeing things? Hold on. Satal here too. Why is it? That's weird. You guys saw it was like a... Oh, it's this one. That's why. I was like, what is going on? We'll RSVP that. And then I can send you guys invites. Sweet. Costume Lappy. I was going to say, I was so confused for a minute. Come on, man. Exactly 1 minute on the daily incense. Can we put it away? Luis and I are in it. Yeah, sounds good, Antonio. Give me a second. I'll run out the rest of the daily incense and I'll send some invites to it. Because I think that starts at 6:59. I missed the quick catch. No. You got a shiny Ganger at the same time to Just Cause? Nice. That's sick. But yeah, we'll run out the last minute of this. I should be able to send out 5. All right. Anyways, we got the Electrike. It's a soft band, says Alex. What are you talking about? For the pass trick or for what? Magnemite. So our last spawn's gonna be the Machop, I think, guys. Unfortunately, might be a GG's. But at least we have that raid, right? I'm really excited to try to chase that. I think it's gonna be probably a 1 in 64 odds, which is not the most ideal, but... And there we go, GG's. You can see the bird right there in the bottom right. A beautiful looking bird. So a pretty good incense filled with everything, man. 3 birds, some heartbreak in there, some big wins. But dang, okay. All right, let me go into the RSVP now. Get Antonio in this one. If anyone else wants this, let me know. Can send some more invites when it actually opens up. But I'm gonna go do this Whalmer, I think, in the meantime. But yeah, what a day, man. This is why I like grinding in between events. I feel like my bird luck is always way better. Might be able to do both these Whalmers. Was that your daily incense? It was, yeah. So we ran it for like 3.5 hours. I guess close to 4 hours probably, right? All right, let's pop in on this. I'm gonna have to heal up my Mons. Holy, that is a lot of fainted Mons. And let's put Rillaboom in here. And in the back, let's bring Articuno. Sweet. Because it is Max Monday, I guess, for the next 6 minutes or so. We did a fair amount of these, too. I mean, we probably still did with the daily incense, maybe 7. You like Articuno? It's your favorite? I like all the birds, man. Even the Kanto versions, the Galarian versions, they're just cool, man. So me being a big Gen 1 Pokemon fan, that was the original legendaries, right? There was the 3 birds, and then there's Mewtwo. And that was pretty much it until Gen 2, so I have a soft spot for them. 2-star background Lapras, no shiny. Oh yeah, they have backgrounds. That's pretty exciting. Definitely pretty cool. I'm excited to pop into that raid, man. Ours is starting up at 6:59, so we got 4 minutes. I can probably smash the other Whalmer beside here. All right, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck on this beautiful shiny whale. Hopefully shiny whale anyways. We're looking for an 848, I think. Someone told me that today. Dropping birds like no tomorrow. And shiny. No, an 804, okay. Fair enough. Also, there's a research right now that gives us some stuff and some things. What does this give us? Passimian? Ah, not shiny. You want a 1300 on that too, I think, right? Pretty sure. Nightbot's back. Did he wake up? Nightbot's hung over, man. Put Rillaboom in there. And I can't drop a bird at this one. We already dropped one here today, so that's fine. Okay, we have 3 minutes to beat this before that Lapras is ready to go. But awesome, man. What a fun day it's been even so far today. Like, on days like this, people think, oh, you know, there's no event in Pokemon Go. Like, it's not worth playing. You can have these crazy days. Like, I won't forget this day. 3 birds, we caught one. Had that terrible moment with the Zapdos. Like, it's pretty awesome. Still can't believe you got that bird today, says Karina. Yeah, so awesome. It's been a while, too. Like, since I caught a bird that wasn't shiny, it's been a little bit. Yeah, they're tough to catch. The entire time the stream was running, thought someone was fixing my basement hot water tank that left 2 hours ago. Oh my God. How you doing today, says King Python? Doing good. We're beating up this guy right now, and we're about to hop into a costume Lapras raid from New Zealand through remote. And they can have backgrounds, and obviously they can be shiny, and they have a costume. So pretty sick to be able to get potentially a shiny with the background from that. Edwin says, gotta go to sleep. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for being here, hanging out with us. Hopefully you had some fun today. And really appreciate the support on the channel as always, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Blue Lock says, sorry I'm late. All good. But here we go. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3, shiny. No. 825. That's actually the best one I've got. Weird enough, the best one I had before this is 824. So this is better marginally anyways. We're catching this thing just in time to be able to hop into. We have 1 minute still left on it. Let's catch a few wild spawns while we wait. This parking lot here sometimes is pretty good. Don't usually grind over this way, but I'm gonna feed the doggos right quick. Sounds good. It is doggo feeding hour. Whoa, almost stepped on some glass there, not good. Let's make sure we feed our buddy again. Really want to get this shiny Lapras, man. I hope they're not too hard to find. So, of course, that's from the Water Festival event that's not live for me yet. It's live in New Zealand because they're a time zone that's ahead of us. But I hope that, like, when that comes around for us, they're not super tough to find. Because sometimes with the 3-star raids, they're a little bit tricky. One sending 15%. All right, man. You get an excuse because, you know, you help with the Pokestop stuff. But 15%. Togekiss with a 73. It's a little bit better. All right, here we go. If you want to snipe this or if you want an invite, just let me know. Well, the time is now. That looks really good, man, with the bow. Let's get it. And I'm not too sure who's going to want these. I don't even know, but send some random invititos. 11% from Nick. Fingers back. What's up? Guess I'll just send to random people that are online. Try to send the people that are not in New Zealand, obviously. Got Wagyu, got Jordan hopping in too. Let's get our Shundo in there. You wanted to see if Nightbot was alive, so we're for the 15. All right, ended up with 7 of us in here so far. Nice. And who else? Who else might want these? Trying to think who's a big Lapras fan. I'm pumped to do these though. Like I said, I hope they're easy-ish to find. 3-star is going to be really good though, because Lapras and Gyarados are both available, which, I mean, I'm definitely down for both those. And then Blastoise and the Mega Raids is decent. Terrakion, I really want to try to get a hundo of. Can I see a legendary? What do you want to see? We have 1,600 right now. I got to dump these. We have way too many, but we got quite a few. Nightbot's back. Everyone's cheering for Nightbot to make his way back. I don't know what happened. Sometimes Nightbot literally just goes away. It's really weird. Yeah, Jay. Just taking a load off. I feel 3-star raids they lack in Pokemon Go. I mean, they're usually toughish to find, right? So, Vibes? Is Team Valor or Mystic better? I mean, I like Mystic better. I'm Team Blue all the way. Kept getting an error trying to update it. Really? Yeah, maybe they're doing some kind of like back-end update on Nightbot. Because think about how crazy Nightbot is as a server. It's literally on millions of channels. Like literally millions of channels. Like moderating and stuff. So it's probably a nightmare to maintain. But here we go. Oh my god, dude, this is almost a hundo. 1509's the hundo. That's 1498. Dude, we just got probably a 96. That's crazy, man. Okay, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. This would be sick. And shiny, come on. No, it's not, but still looks awesome. I don't have this costume, obviously. Dude, why didn't it shine? That's fine. We're waiting for the hundo. My Lapras IV luck has been really good lately. We got the Shadow Hundo 2 weekends ago. And then pulling this guy with the costume. Dude, he's freaking out, though. So dapper, too. Hopefully it has the background. Because that would be pretty nice if it does. What are these throws, man? He might get away if we keep throwing like this. We're hoping for a background. 2 and 3. Okay, moment of truth. Does he have it? Come on. No background. Whoa. Okay, so although that's only, what, 13 CP? Not even. Off of being a hundo, it's 11, right? But because it has 15 attack, wow. That's insane. Wagyu says a 1489 background. Nice, dude. I mean, I'll take that one for sure. I'm not upset with it, but I thought that would be a little bit better. If I'm being completely honest. Cool, though. Interesting stat build, yeah. Because, yeah, the 1509 is the hundo. Any birds? I caught 1 bird, yeah. Caught 1 bird today. We saw 3. 91, yeah, it's a little bit shocking. I mean, it just goes to show different mons are built different ways with their IV build, I guess. But see if there's anything else I can snipe. Those raids are fun, man. I want to do more of those. Do you have Armored Mewtwo? Yeah, actually I do. It's best buddied, named after the Legendarian, and it's almost a hundo. It's the only one I have in my entire account, and it's pretty awesome. Let's do a check for some crispy hundos as well. No hundos in the day. Dude, the big exclamation mark on the day. We caught him today. Such a fantastic catch. But guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap up for the day. Go get some dinner and stuff. I'm pretty beat from the heat. But thank you guys so much for being in today's stream. I love and appreciate all you guys. I will be live again tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know when I go live. But Water Festival tomorrow, man. Let's get it. Have a fantastic night, guys. I'll see you on the next one.